All right, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, friends, how is it going? This is an audio check. Thank you, Maple. Thank you, Bats. Thank you, Sci-Fi. It's good to be back. I'll be with you momentarily, Vruden. And all. Well, hello, Sim fans, and happy Thursday night. It's good to be back with your friends. As many of you know, I just returned from a week-long family vacation in Florida, and it's been 11 days since our last live stream, and it's great to be back with you, my friends, my pals, my amigos. Let's give it up to you, my friends. So good to see you. Now, for our flight tonight, we have something special in store for you all and myself. For this flight, Windwing has sent us their PFP 7 FMC. Let's give it up to our friends at Windwing. How about that? Do I have echo on? I don't think I do. Hold on. Let me check, make sure I don't have, like, something bleeding through. Do I have something bleeding through? Not that I see. Anyone else hear an echo? Hello? Hello? Echo! Echo! Now pinch hitting! That's his lag. Okay, thank you, Maple. All right, friends, so it's good to be back with you. Yes, matey. And Maple, good to see you. Hello, hello, Silver Killer. Marion Harris says no echo. Thank you. Silver motherfucking killer. Daniel Stewart says fixed. I didn't do anything. Boeing 777 Rolls-Royce, good to see you, my friend. What's up, Symphonetic, after our long haul? Exactly, that was 11 days ago. So for our flight tonight, we have the PFP, almost said PAP, PFP 7 FMC. So we'll be taking an up-close look at the incredible hardware. And thanks again to our good friend over there, Max, and of course, Hazel. Want to do a shout-out. Hazel might be joining us from Windwing tonight for this live stream, friends. We'll have to watch for him in chat. Him or her. I'm not sure if it's him or her, but either way, we will be watching for Hazel from Windwing. And we want to say thank you to Windwing for sending this. And about that interview with Tony at flightsimexpo, it's already over 3,000 views, friends. It's awesome. It is awesome. Hey, talk about awesome. Shahab G is in the house. Welcome, Shahab. Welcome to the stream with Bats in Civil Motherfucking Killer. CP6565. This sounds fine here. Thank you, CP. You know what I think it is? I think Bats had a double window up on his end, and he was hearing an echo. But I appreciate it, Bats. Keep me on the straight and narrow, just making sure everything is working correctly. All right, so anyway, friends, as for the sim and the aircraft, we'll be flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. And by the way, have I ever said the controls absolutely suck in 2024? Microsoft, please, of all things holy, 2024 is great with the performance and everything, but the controls, you have completely blown up. Completely blown up. The controls suck in 2024. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. But I love everything else about it, except for a few bugs here and there. But friends, we are in 2024 tonight, flying the PMDG for the first time, the 777-300ER. Yes, for the first time in front of all you. Let's see if it works all right, because I forgot to set all the controls. And by the way, 777, since you're here, now I understand why you were saying, I thought you were doing the 300ER. We're doing the 200 because my screenshot was of the 200. So if you're all wondering, why am I in a United livery, you'll know why. And if you're wondering, why was the thumb for this video in the 200? Well, because I had the 200 loaded and not the 300. My bad. My bad. Yes. But we are going to be taking off from Boston Logan International, where we're at right now, and that's, of course, from FlyTampa. And I haven't done anything to this scenery other than install it from the 2020 version, and it works just fine and dandy, as you can see here, friends. And we're going to be flying it to Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta Airport. I think the flight time is about 2.5 hours. So not a long-haul flight by any means. You won't fly... by the way, you won't find a 777 flying this route. Just for all of you, like, real people out there, you real sim pilots, you know, you're going to say, Sim, this isn't an actual flight. United doesn't fly a 777-300ER from Boston to Atlanta. Well, yes, I know. We're just going to pretend. That's why we're in a simulator, because we can pretend, friends. That's why we do this. It's kind of fun. Lost my engines. Uh-oh. Not a good thing, matey. But anyway, so we will be flying to Atlanta, and alongside the FMC, we'll be using the WINWING Orion pedals. Let me get them up here, right for your very eyes. Right here are the rudder pedals. See, and Maple, I'm wearing foot condoms. See? Right here. Yep. aka socks. And we're also going to be using the ProDeskSim add-ons for the 777. These are the 777. We got the access plates on. And here in its glory is the PFP 7 for the 777. We're going to be using that. And along with the FCU, and I bumped my thingamajigger. That's the official term, by the way, Maple, if you didn't know. Thingamajigger. All right. I think I just moved my microphone in the way is all I did. Okay. Anyway, we're going to be using the PAP 3 as well, and I'll be showing that off tonight. And I might have to move some things around because you can't see the whole thing, but that's okay. It's been 11 days. You expect me to be on my game? All right, friends. I'm SimFanatic, your host for tonight's stream. Welcome. Welcome, one and all. Thank you for waiting for me. And by the way, I want to say a big shout out to you, Silver Killer, to you, Bats, and to, I don't know if Tashi's here, but you all held down the fort while I did my family vacay. You did a couple community flights. And can we all just give a shout out to Silver Killer and Bats and of course, our Tashi, our friend Tashi Draco. Did I get a little color? I think I got a little color. I was in the sun for a week. I wore a lot of sunblock because... don't even say ginger, Maple. I'm coming after you. I'm going to come after you right now because I'm not ginger. You got that? He kept calling me ginger at FlightSimexpo. My God, is it hot in here. I turned the air off because I'm in Iowa, and it's nice and cool and low humidity. Maple's laughing. Sprung Nickel's in the house, friends. Welcome, Sprung Nickel. How's it going, man? Welcome to the live stream. Good to see you. And 27 of you in chat, by the way, if you're wondering what's with the little crown things, I'll talk about that. It's something new that YouTube is catching up with, like, Streamlabs and some of the others, like Twitch and that, for, like, who's the top fan? And notice Maple doesn't have a crown. No, but anyway, you know what I think it might cause is a lot of spamming in chat. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, friends, it's so good to see you. It's been 11 days, a long, much too long time to be able to get with all of you and fly together again. Gee, it's good to be together again. Okay, so buckle up, SimFans. This is going to be a great way to get back into the sim. Now, before we begin, as we traditionally do, I'm going to say hello to Qantas, Sim Pilot. What is up, Qantas? Thank you for joining. Complete Freedom is in the house. What's up? He says, what's up, good peeps? What's up, Complete Freedom? I love that name, by the way. Nicely done. Sprung Nickel, again, good to see you, Sprung Nickel. Thank you for joining the stream tonight. Silver Motherfucking Killer. Drummer 45. I like that name. Drummer. I'm a drummer. No, really. Hey, Drummer 45, thank you for joining us tonight. It's good to see you. Sci-Fi 2142 is in the house, friends. Let's give it up. We also have Maple. Love you, Maple. Thank you for joining tonight. CP65. I think I already called you out, didn't I? Boeing 777, Rolls-Royce, Boeing 777 or 787 fan. You need to, like, condense your name down a little bit because it's just too long. I'm just going to call you 777. Is that all right? That's okay. I know. That's fine. Bats in the house, Bats. My moderator, my brother, my pal. A lot of my good moderators in here tonight. Good to see you. Hi, second tallest guy. That's right. Sprung Nickel. He's got the full motion simulator. Ooh. I would love to go over and, like, right on. Oh, that almost came out wrong, Sprung Nickel. I almost said something terrible. And Bats has been a member for 14 months. Glad to help out with the community flight. Hey, thank you, bada. Swing, bada. Get it? Your name's Bats. Swing, bada. Help out with the community flight. Bats, I do appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. And Shahab G's in the house, friends. Let's give it up to Shahab. Shahab, are you still here? If you are, say something. Say something in chat, would you? Just type it out. Pardon me. And Matey's in the house, friends. And Matey, so good to see you, Matey. Your engines blow up. What happened, matey? Cool videos from a cool guy in the house. And Vruden the Great is in here, friends. And I gotta hang out with Vruden and drink beverages. Vruden, it was so good to hang out with you at FlightSimexpo. You are actually a very nice guy. As much shit as he gives me in here, friends, he's actually a sweetheart. Vruden's good. He had the hat. Vruden the Great. That was amazing. Awesome. Delgam 88 on Intermission. What's up? Look at Del. Del's in the house. I'm freaking everyone out right now. Del, good to see you again. Sci-Fi 2142 and Marion Harris, a.k.a. a Chip a Sneeze, is in here, friends. Welcome, Marion. It's good to have you, brother. My brother from another mother. And did I miss anyone? I think I got everybody. Did I get everybody? I think I got everybody. Sprung Nichols says, we were flying Idaho in it this afternoon. Oh, nice. Nice. Kangaroo! Boy, you haven't been here for a while, Kangaroo. Thanks for joining, Kangaroo. Oh, my God. I am way... See, this is what happens when I get a break and I, like, re-energize. I'm going to make a fool of myself, even more so than I normally do. Okay. Good to see you, Kangaroo. Thanks for joining tonight. And everybody, welcome to the live stream. It is hotter than hell in my studio right now. Yes, I called it my studio, and it is. I've got to consider it a studio. Got a little dancing, a little nightlife. All right. Anyway, let's get into it. We've got In the Sim. Mighty's in here. Mighty is in the sim. Mighty, good to see you, Mighty. We've got Bats. Is he flying the C-17? Bats, how did you like that when I went to Florida and my son and I saw that C-17 were by a base, and it was pretty cool. He's got the C-17 and Maple is in here. Look at even Kangaroo coming over here to join us for this flight to Atlanta. But here, this is, just want to do a shout out to FlyTampa. I love FlyTampa. They have great scenery. They've partnered with us multiple times, given free scenery away to many of us. So let's give a shout out to FlyTampa right here, right now. And as you can see, they spare no expense when it comes to the scenery. And the thing I love about FlyTampa is their frickin' scenery runs great. It runs well. It runs smooth. Smooth as silk, some might say. Look at this. FlyTampa, how do you do it? How do you do it, friends? Look at that. Look at the texture and the quality. Look at that. That's what I love about you. Your attention to detail. Yeah, look at this. I mean, what a great job FlyTampa has always done on their scenery, and it runs well. It works well at an affordable price. Everybody, look at this. Wee. Yeah, I'm having too much fun. Okay, we better get into the plane. Is Vruden still here? Did Vruden go suck on a 175 vodka? No, Vruden is here. There's Vruden. Vruden's right over there, friends. By the way, that's a long story about the 175. Snowy is in the house. Snowy, welcome to the live stream. Snowy, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for joining us, Snowy. Ooh, it must be Hoot. My name's Abe Froman. Okay. Anybody get that movie reference? Nope. Somebody does. All right. Enough kidding around. Let's get serious. Did you guys get serious? My goodness. Been a while, hasn't it? It has, Snowy. It's good to see you, my friend. Thank you for joining us. You came for a great flight, my friend. The 777. Let's see if I can get this thing started up. I've never done... Oop, look at Bats in the C-17, of course. Let's see if my picture thing works on my camera. Yep, it took a screenshot. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and turn that music down. And let's... Oh, I was like, listen how it's quiet in here. Let's go ahead and turn the music off. Look at this. And then you go inside. Dead silent. I don't think that happens in real life, does it? Unless this thing is like insulated to the nth degree. I can hear nothing. All right, well, let's do something really quick. Showcase. Oop, external. No, showcase. Fixed camera. 5. There. Just for you, 777, right there. How is it that quiet in here, really? It can't be that quiet. Seriously. Okay, anyway. Okay, so let's go through the checklist. First and foremost, we're going to go up here. Get the battery on. Okay, I'm hearing noise. That's probably freaking Bats with the C-17. Landing gear is down, set and check. Parking brake. Let's check the parking brake, and the parking brake is on. By the way, if you want, we are using GSX. If you want GSX to work, you have to have the parking brake on. Yes. All right, let's go ahead and get to ground operations. Dual jetways. Let's request ground power. You can see the little blue box over here. And if we go up here, we can go ahead and turn that power on, and bam. Power's on. Parking brake is set. Throttles to idle. Let's make sure the lever's... I had to flip around with my controls. See, that's the nice thing about you, Maple. When you're on the Xbox, you don't have to worry about all the control configuration as much. You still got to a little bit. By the way, have you gotten your... no, they haven't come out, have they? The Meridian? You're going to get the Xbox controller from Meridian. We did check that out at FlightSimexpo, right? So there we go. We've got the throttles are good. External power is on. Aiders switch. We're going to go ahead and turn that on. There we go. IFE, passengers and cabin utility is going to come on. And APU, we're going to come back after we get done with the FMC. Emergency light guard is set. Window heat can all come on. Left lighting panel is good. Right lighting panel is good. Nav light is already on, as you can see right here. Logo and wing light. What do you think? What do you think, Maple? Let's turn the logo light on, huh? Let's do that. Right. And now we're going to import from SimBrief. So we're going to drop down here and go to SimBrief. So we're going to go back here to our electronic flat bag, and we're just going to say request data from SimBrief. Did I just say SimBrief? I meant SimBrief. During Christmas, he said. Levers. That says levers. Okay, so we've got our route all programmed. Oh my God, what happened there? We got the route programmed in. And so we can go over here. And now, let's check it out, friends. So we're going to turn on the camera to see the beautiful... This is the PFP 7 right here. Oh, you can't really see it there. Okay, hold on. Here you go. PFP 7 matching right over there the virtual PFP 7. And as you can see, it is a lovely brown, kind of a goldish brown, kind of like yours truly. I'm a little more red. Maple, shut up. No ginger talk. Stop it right now. I know what you're thinking. Okay, so we've got the brown PFP 7. And again, thank you to Windwing for sending this our way. Appreciate it, Windwing. And what we're going to do is look at the lights. They all come on. Oh, birdie. Let's go FMC. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and Daniel Stewart. We're going to zoom in here so you can... Oh, nav data. Oh, nav data out of date. Well, let's just fix that, shall we? Let's go over here. Sorry, that was absolutely obnoxious. But if you go over here, if you want... What I do like about the new PMDG aircraft is you can actually update the information here. So you do not have the current nav data without this many features, blah, 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 blah. Click the download button, okay. And now install nav data. So we're going to go install it. Remember, this is the first time I've been flying. I'm going to fly the 300ER in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Now, many of you have the Navigraph charts, which is awesome. Check out my interview with Navigraph, and that is out there. And Magnus, I met the co-founder, and CEO of Magnus and interviewed him. You got to check that out. But one of the things you got to do is re-request this, otherwise it won't work on your FMC, right, Shahab? Why 777 again? Why? Because, Shahab, because I've got this beautiful gem. I've got the PFP 7, my friend. I just picked... Actually, Windwing sent that to me. I was hoping I would have it before our long-haul flight 11 days ago. But they did get it to me, and thanks to Max and, of course, Hazel over at Windwing for getting this to us. And now we can give it a work through. So, anyway, work through? Is that what you call it? I don't know. But we're going to go to position and init. Our reference airport is Boston, KBOS, L2, LSK2. We're going to get in our scratch pad, our GPS coordinates, LSK6 or 5, and that's all set. Very good. Let's go ahead and go to our route. And let's go to route request, L3, and now you can see that we got SimBrief right here. Can you see that? Can you all see that? Can you take it out? Can you see it? You can see it right there. So we're going to say LSK, oh, you can't really see it. LSK2, well, you can see it on the virtual thing. So we got a KBOS to K Atlanta and KHSV. What's KHSV? What is H? That one is not, I'm not familiar with that one. KHSV. What airport is that? It's not Houston. We know that. But we're going to first go to set payload, and we're going to go ahead and it's set. Maple doesn't know. Somebody tell me what KHSV. I don't think I've ever flown that route. And then we're going to do set fuel. I could look it up, but that's why I have you, CP. Let's see. We're going to set the fuel right now. So fuel is coming in at 56.2. And let's see if that matches. 56.2. Hey, bada. So wing, Kennedy. 56.2. I got 56.2. You can't see what I'm looking at. I am looking at my SimBrief. Alabama, Huntsville. Thank you, Daniel Stewart. Appreciate it, my friend. You may have just won your first officer award, my friend. In fact, because you took the time, I'm going to take the time. Here, this is for you, buddy. Here is a first officer emoji to you, my friend. And everybody give a shout out to Daniel Stewart because he helped me out there. There you go. All right. Got through that one, thank God. Thank the maker. Now we're going to go select route. Now it's going to go ahead and saying route requesting. Can you all see that? Can you see it, Chipper? Route requesting. Should I zoom in? Should I zoom in for Maple? He doesn't have very good eyesight. There you go. See Maple? All right. Ding dong. Now we can say load. Now it's loading. And we're waiting for this execute button to highlight here. That's probably good. Sim forecast ready. Hey, better. All right. Activate. And execute. Boom. Legs. We got the legs. Departure. So departure is, if we look right down there on the bottom, you can see Rajdeya. We've got the route. That's 22 right. And somebody drop in an exclamation FP. Would you, Maple? Somebody type in exclamation FP. And then that way we can get ourselves going. I think we're taking off. Thank you, whoever did it. We're taking KBOS 22 right. All right, and 22 right. So we're going to do next page and see all this works now. 22 right, and we're taking the what was the departure? Blizzard 6. Blizzard 6. That's LSK 1. Blizzard 6. LSK 1. No transition. Really? No transition. We're going direct to BAF. That's my brother. BAF. That's his initials. BAF. Execute. Now, if we go to departure, arrival, we're going to have to hit execute. Index. Arrival. Arrival is 26 right. We're going to do the ILS if we have it. Let's see. Do we have that? We have it. ILS at 26 right on the RSK2 with our approach of Ozzy. Did something happen to Ozzy Osbourne? I saw like all this stuff about Ozzy. Did he? Hopefully he didn't pass away. Am I like under a rock? I just all of a sudden on YouTube I saw all these Ozzy tributes. So I was like, oh my God, did he pass away? Hopefully he didn't. Okay, so we've got that. Z and Flask is LSK3, so we're going Flask. Let's go ahead and do execute on that. Transition. Let's take a look-see on the transition and see where we are on the transition. Haven't seen anything, CP. Just like I saw all this tribute stuff to him, and I was like worried that something might have happened to him. So hopefully he's in good health as far as he could be. You know, I mean, he is a rock star and snorted ants. You guys ever hear about that? He actually snorted a line of live ants. Okay, anyway. So we got flash transition approach. We're going ILS runway 26 right. And let's see. Where do we want our transition? 26. Okay, that'll be just fine and dandy. Add that to the route. 26. Good God. I just heard thunder. And then came down the thunder. Okay, we got 26 right. And what do we have? We have Haynes. Haynes? Haynes Herway? Okay, there we go. LSK or RSK 2. Execute. Now let's go ahead and do legs. And let's go next. And let's just... Look, the Sprung Nickel says, Ozzy released last rites memoirs a week. Oh, is that what it was? Complete Freedom says, I think I heard Ozzy performed his last concert. Oh, that's what it was. Thank you, guys. Boeing 777 says, Symphonic, I'd suggest after the stream, you update your thumbnail. Thanks, 777. I'll have to do that. Hey, 777, we can't do a dual engine start, buddy. We can't do a dual engine start. I'm so sorry. I know. Look at that, Ozzy. To Ozzy. That's why we picked this, right? Look at this. This looks like absolutely golden. Right here. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do our flight plan. Let's just make sure it all looks pretty. Oop, shit. What'd I just do? There we go. Let's make sure it looks pretty. We're going to step through this. Damn, listen to that. Those thunderclouds. Maple, I'm so scared. Okay, sorry. God. Can't take me anywhere. So I'm just clicking through these. Oh, this looks like a pretty straightforward route. Even Aces down could do this one. I kid. I love Aces. It's so good to see him at flightsimexpo as well, friends. So good to see him. Good to see all of you. Okay, so we've got that set. Let's keep it on going, bruh. Hey, actually, Maple, you'd be happy to hear that I was saying during my family vacation, I was saying flaps 40, bruh. My son was like, "What, Dad?" I was like, "Flaps 40, bruh." Okay. Anyway, so initialization. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and accept. ZF, listen to that thunder, friends. Zero fuel weight, 462. I don't know why I just did that. 462.3 on the zero fuel weight. Let's just check that. ZFW, 462.3. Looks good. Excellent. Flight level 360. Who else is doing 380? I might do 380. Anyone doing 380? Let's do 380. Anyone doing flight level 380? Or no? We're doing flight level 380. Who's doing 380? All right, thrust limitations. We're just going to launch this sucker right off the runway. We're going to do flaps 40, bruh. Actually, flaps 5, kidding. Center of gravity. Let's get her plugged in. Dialed in at 400 on the trim. I don't even think we need to move it. We don't even need to have a reason. And reference, we're going 149. And wow, V2 is 164. Jeez Louise. Can you believe that? Okay, so going back through the checklist here. So route information all looked fantastic and good. Takeoff performance initialization, all that looks good. V1, V2, all that looks good. Captain EFIS, looking good. Hydraulic pressure, of course, is down. Altimeter, barometric pressure, we got to check that. And if we go over here, we can actually check what the weather is. Departure, KBOS, we've got 2978 on the altimeter. And let's make sure we have that set in check. 2978. 2980, close enough for government work, right, Mabel? 2980, ooh, that is scary. Listen to those, whoa, thunder boomers. Wow. Thunder boomer. All right. Let's go ahead and turn off the Bravo camera for now. Mode control panel, MCP set, flight director, ooh. Damn it, I keep forgetting to turn that off. Let's see if I can. Okay, one thing I love about this is you got these little FCU switches, which is fantastico. And I was just late on putting them up, so oh well. But we can see they're up. Okay. I just forgot to reset those before I started the SimFan Pro. Remember to do that. I should have a checklist for my checklist. Boeing 777. Max Toga again for this one? Yeah. Do you want a Max Toga? Who wants a Max Toga? Put it in chat if you want a Max Toga. Who wants a Max Toga? Speed selector V2 plus 10. So we're going to go ahead and do V2 plus 10. And what was it? V2 was 164. So we're going 174 on the Mach. So we're going to dial that into 170. Y'all see that? 174. Beautiful. Takeoff 2. 174. And modes, pre-select LNAV, VNAV. Let's go ahead and set those. LNAV and VNAV. You can see they're lighting up green there for your viewing pleasure. And heading selector to take off heading. Runway is, what, 22 right? So we're going to go heading of 220. Let's get that set and plugged in. Love the tactile feedback on this thing. Where is Windwing? Windwing is going to show up tonight, I think. Altitude selector. All right, so heading selected and cruise altitude. We're going to go flight level 380. 380. And past it. There we go. 380. 380. There we go. All right. Jeez. Jeez. Listen to that thunder boomer. All right. We got the altitude selector set and checked. Standby instruments checked. Landing gear lever down. Auto brake selector to RTO. We're going to go right down here and set this to RTO. All right. ECAS check and cancel ready. We're going to go over here and click this button. There's a real 777 pilot during FlightSimexpo 2024 in Vegas, and he's like, you got to hit this thing. He was like big on that cancel thing. I didn't understand why he was so big on the cancel ready. I need to get the FCP, MCP, whatever Windwing is calling it. Yes, sir. Sci-Fi, you got to get it. FCU. Yeah, the FCU is that middle part. It is awesome. It's awesome, blossom, buddy. All right, lower center panel, a display that looks, we got it on engine, so that looks, Jesus. Look at you, Vruden, at the #1 spot right now. You're beating Maple Leaf. This beer is frosty and cold. Nice. Like frosty and cold beer. All right. Speed brake lever is down. Set and check lever is down. Thrust levers are reverse stowed. Flap lever is in agreement up. Parking brake is set. I think we're about ready for pushback, friends. APU, let's go ahead and get that sucker on up here. And first and foremost, let's get back to the panel. Okay, so check this out. Go over here, and I love this. This little bitty, right here, this little panel. Watch this, it's going to open up. It's the little things, you know, that make me think things are cool. Okay, here we go. Go up here, and let's turn the APU on, and here we go. Watch, it's gonna open. Oh, it's the animations, Maple. 777 loves this. You know 777's loving this right now. Hearing this APU fire up. Baby, oh baby, oh baby. Here we go. The Thunder Boomer's back there. Wow. Light her up, baby. You're killing me. Okay. Ready? You're all wondering, like, why isn't it starting? Because I didn't do start. And start. There we go. Here we go. So you do on, it'll open the little flap. Ha! 777, let's blast the hell out of here with the Max Toga. The GE90s. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Colonel Sir. Who knows that movie? Who says that? Yes, sir, Colonel Sir. Maple Leaf says, go on live weather, bruh. Bruh. Those thunderstorms are going to delay our departure, I think. I like both Rolls-Royce and GEs. It's all good fun, isn't it? Isn't it, 777? Orlando International Airport is in the house! Says, hey there, fun fact. Oh, God. Here we go with the trivia. Cathay Pacific has two variants of the 777-300. One is the 300ER with GE engines, and the other is just the 300 with Rolls-Royce Trent 800 engines. Orlando and 777 are here to, like, make us learn these things. Thank you. Good to see you, Orlando. Welcome to the live. Everybody give a shout-out to Orlando. Welcome, Orlando. Manny says, SimFan says that the movie's Interspace. No, but very close. It's a good guess. Fruden, don't listen to Maple. He's been known to crash aircraft. Yes, he has, Fruden. Like so many of us. Okay, so, and where the hell was I? Getting back to the checklist here. We have the APU is on. External power, we can go ahead and verify that is off. Let's go ahead and make sure that's off. It is off. Let's go ahead and pull that thing away. Ground operations, let's go ahead and release the ground power. Hydraulic panel to set. Let's go up here, and let's just make sure that we got everything set. We'll go on, and let's go ahead and get our hydraulics on. And all those, most of the lights should go out, except for these. Till we get the engine started. Seatbelt signs to auto. Hear it? Ding. No electronics, no smoking, already set. LNR fuel pumps, let's go ahead and get those on. We're not going to turn on the center pumps because we don't have any center fuel. If you ask me why don't we have center fuel, because we aren't taking that long of a flight. So if we look over here, there's the center tank. It has 0, as you can see. We don't need those pumps on because of it. And let's see, beacon can come on. So let's go ahead and turn on the beacon. Beacon to on. Man, this is kind of cool having the Thunder Boomers. Where's the beacon underneath? There's a beacon under here. There he is. There, she's flashing. Okay. Vruden, press 1 if you think SimFanatic could do this faster with a $50,000 video game controller. Probably. Oh, that's funny, Vruden. Okay, so we got the beacon stab trim set for takeoff. Let's go ahead and make sure. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over here. And we're going to hit flight controls right there, and we're going to look down here. And it's already at 4, so that was what our trim is. See, right here is trim at 4. And so we don't have to move that at all. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't it a beautiful thing? So that's easy. Transponder to exponder. So we're going to go down here and set this to transponder right there. And that is set. I feel like I forgot something. Tab of ground operations is desired. Remove GPU. We never did do the performance. Let's go ahead and do performance tool just to show you all that. So we're going to go ahead and do, what's the runway we're taking off from? 26, 22? 22, right? 22 right, I think. 22 right, and then we got all that. We're going to import from aircraft and weather. There we go. Calculate. There's our V speeds. Fairly off. Maybe. A little close. I don't know. But in any case, let's go ahead and go back to our electronic flight bag. And I love the Navigraph charts. We're going to go airport. Airport. There we go. Airport information. Now let's go ahead and zoom in. Now we need to go. We're going to take off from runway 22 right. So that is up here. So we're going to go way back to Echo Bravo. And then up on November. So let's just keep an eye on that. So we got to do an about face and then turn. All right. Maple knows what you forgot. He does. Oh, God. Okay. I think we're ready for pushback, friends, finally. All right. We'll see if the GSX works as well. Let's see. Did I get everything off on the ground? Chocks, yes. Remove chocks. Thank you, Bats. Chocks are removed. Everything else is closed. I think we are good now, right? Thank you, Bats. I think we're good. All right, let's go ahead and call... Bruh. GPU, ACU, stairs, jetway, chocks closed. Flight decks closed. Beacons on. Pushback is ready. Let's go ahead and call our GSX pushback. It's going to load up. Prepare for pushback and departure. Oh, look, we can use American Airlines or United. Let's use American Airlines. Hey, Johnny Mon 211's in the house. Johnny Mon, what's up, my friend? What's up, Johnny? Good to see you, Johnny. How you doing, brother? Are you ready for Game Expo? Game Sim Expo? In Chicago, in your land, my brother.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Oh, they think they're ready. Here we go. What's up, Johnny Mon? Good to see you. Yo, yo, yo. Good to be seen. Absolutely, my friends. Everybody give a shout out and chat to good friend Johnny Mon 211. Johnny, it's so good to be back live streaming with y'all. It feels like forever today, buddy.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Oh. CFF, what's up, man? CFF says, I thought you wanted a AA livery. Yeah, I messed up. I was in the 200. We wanted to do the 300 for the first time. That's why we're in the United. That's why we're in the United. But American Airlines is going to help us push back, though. Good to see you, CFF. Good to see you. Mark Carter says, good night, SimFanatic. Mark, are you just dropping in to say good night? Well, good night, brother. Thanks for dropping in. Hey, hit the like button if you would before you leave. Thank you for joining. It gets the YouTube algorithm lubricated if you hit the like button. That sounded really bad, didn't it? Good to see you, Mark. Thank you for joining us. All right, they got the pin in, and look at. All right, we're gonna go straight back. Straight back. Manual stop, max 100. Okay, we'll just do straight back.
Release parking brakes, please.
Release the probes. I mean parking brake. There we go.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
There we go. She's moving back, baby. All right, let's go ahead and go up top. And we are going to go ahead and do start on the left engine. Damn it, can't get it to do what I want. Hold on. There we go. There you go, 777. I know that's what you wanted to see. GE90 startup, baby. Here we go. Think the battery in my Quest 3 went dead? Waiting for the... I love that the person walking, look at, she's holding the stick up high. There we go. GE is there. Okay, we're stopping.
Please set parking brakes.
All right, and parking brake set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
All right. Well, we got the left engine started. Let's go ahead and start the right. Oh, these controls, tell ya. Okay, here we go. And gas. Let's see. Boeing 777 says, we cannot dual start with the GE90s because they way too big and too much air would be required for a dual start, which could possibly harm the APU. Yes. Exactly. We went through that during the long-haul flight when we had the Trent 800 engines, right? Because those are lighter engines, and so you can use the APU to light them both at the same time, and Boeing 777 loves the dual engine start with the Rolls-Royce, and you said you can do it with the Pratt & Whitney as well, right? Man, listen to that. And then we got Orlando International Airport. I can't wait for the 777Xs to start flying the skies in the next year or two. Yes. Yes, indeed. Damn it. I keep losing my scene. Okay, anyway. Okay, so we got both engines started, so let's go ahead and let the GSX person know. All right, confirm good engine
Cockpit
start.
to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
We got a good engine start. She can get the hell out of here or what? Oh, here they are.
Unlocking gear.
Okay.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
51 minutes. I was waiting for that, Bruden. I like looked over at the clock. I'm like, oh my God, it's been 50 minutes. Why hasn't Bruden said anything? And there it is. There it is, friends. All right, here you go. This guy looks like, I won't say it. All right. You can run your mouth after we take off. I gotta wait for him to say, okay, here he says, have a good trip. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Okay, I won't forget the... Remember last time I forgot to do the checklist before taxi? Okay, so I'm not going to forget that this time. APU can come off. Let's go ahead and turn the APU off. APU is off. There we go. APU off. External power verify off. Let's go ahead and verify it's off, and it is off. Okay, very good. Auto brake verify RTO, and it is RTO. Flap set for takeoff. We aren't going to forget it this time. Here we're going to do the camera to the Bravo, and I love the ProDeskSim. You guys got to get this. If you like the ProDeskSim stuff, you got to get it. It feels so tactile, like just at the fingertips right here. You can see it. There we go, and we've got flaps coming down. Let there be flaps, friends. Let there be flaps. Flaps 5. Flaps 40, bruh. Right? We know this. If we were Maple Leaf taking off right now, we'd be doing flaps 40, right, Johnny Mon? Maple does flaps 40 on takeoff. That's how sad that is, right? He really doesn't. It's flaps 30. Oh, gonna get a lot of mileage out of that, Maple. Believe me. All right, flaps are set for takeoff. Flight controls free. ECAS. Recall consider. Over here, recall. Looking good. Let's go ahead and do checklist just before it barks at us, because you know it will. So we're going to hit the checklist over here. Go down here. Oxygen and that. Normal. Pre-flight. That is good. Pre-force start. We got the flight deck door. MCP set. Takeoff speeds are set. CDU is set. Trim set. Taxi set. All good to go. Before taxi, anti-ice recall. We did that. Flight controls checked. Cleared. And good to go. All right. Here we go. Let's do this. Gonna do about face. Man, listen to the thunder. The thunderclapper. And we are using Track IR tonight. Let's go ahead and jeez. Oh my god, I hit the wrong. Let's get the hell. And I hit. Damn it! There we go. Technical difficulty. Worries. Oh yeah, be worried. Shuffle, exactly. Alright, God. Alright, friends, we're finally moving! After 55 minutes. Yeah, 55 minutes. See, not so bad, Vruden, right? Maple no shuffle. There's Vruden. Hi, Vruden. Look, it's Vruden the Great right there in the F-14, friends. It's Vruden the Great. Our good friend Vruden. Our good buddy boy. Okay, we're going to go up to Alpha. Actually, we're going to go up to Bravo and take Bravo to November. Oh, look at that. Look at that, Vruden. Damn, listen to that. The thunderclaps. It's enough to make Maple scared. Shiver me timbers. I got PTSD from that. When it started playing, a shiver went down my spine. I'm just going to make our way over to Bravo, Vruden, and all. Is everybody else up in the air now? Probably. Everybody's probably up in the air, right, Vruden? Look how well this airport runs, man. I'm telling you what, right now. It's amazing. I have time to smoke a cigarette. You probably do. Sim, look left. Are you over there, Bats? Oh, where you guys are. Maybe and all of you are over there. Yes, I'm coming. I'm coming, guys. Don't leave me. I got you, buddy. There's a little bit that bit of delay, right? Damn, that thunder's kind of cool, isn't it? Yeah, Captain Rick can explain how easy it is to land here. There you go. Another shout out to FlyTampa, and they've got great scenery. Dude, check this out. I can't say enough how much I love these guys and their scenery. Again, thank you to Windwing for sending us a PFP 7. It has been working flawlessly, friends. It adds to the immersion and the whole feel. Just having that panel in front. So amazing. Where's Pilot Rick tonight? That's a good question. I'm not sure, Bruden. I'm not even sure where I'm at tonight. I'm somewhere. We're getting over to Maite and Maple over there. Wow, they're like actually waited for us. That's a new one. They don't normally wait for us. Kyle Summers, we got the PFP 7 indeed. Kyle, how's it going? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We've got the PFP 7, buddy. Right here, Kyle. There she is. There she blows. Isn't she pretty? She's nice and soft. I could pet her all night. It's not so bad. Thank God Windwing isn't here right now. They'd get on here and they'd be like Maple. They'd say, embarrassing. That's what they'd say. Embarrassing. Friends, where are we at with the likes? If we're above 2, I'm a happy guy. Oh, look at that. We're at 19. If you do like the content, please smash that like button. It gets us out there, friends. And I do appreciate it. We appreciate it. All right, we're going to climb up here. Climb up. We're going to taxi up to Maite. Look at that thunder strike, that lightning right there. Boeing 777. I plan on getting the PFP 7 at some point. Dude, you got to get it. I think it's like $135, something like that. Look how cute she is. Bats is taking off at his C-17. Of course, we are using the Orion rudder pedals with the damper. As we use the toe brakes, stop this big bird. All right, while we're waiting, I'm going to go ahead and turn on the parking brake here. Kangaroo, boy, yo, 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 yo. So if you are here for the first time, you should come and fly with us because this is our channel, and I highlight all of you. It's because it's about all of us. Here we go, like Kangaroo taking off here in the A350. What do you think of the A350, by the way, Kangaroo? Here goes Kangaroo. I might need to get this plane. Let's go ahead and turn off the music so we can hear these beautiful sounds. Rotate. B1, B2. Listen to those sounds. Nice job, Kangaroo. All right, back down here for Maite. Maite, do you want me to watch you, highlight you taking off here? Here we go. Here comes Maite in the KLM. Now, he's in the 777 just like I am in the 300. Listen to those. Hey, 777, you can appreciate those. Listen to those GEs. Listen to those babies. Toga. 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 Nice, matey. And now we've got Maple Leaf. Uh-oh, Maple, don't crash your plane on takeoff this time, all right? In the A321. Such a great plane. And Bat's in the freaking C-17 that is a cigar until he gets closer. Here goes Maple. Well, nice rotation there, Maple Leaf. And there goes Maple. And just like that, friends, he leaves. All right, we're back to, now it's our turn, friends. Now it's our turn. Oh my God, bats. All right. Let's go here. I really wish this would stay, but that's okay. Here we go. All right. Let's get up to the hold short point. Of course, we got the cameras down below. You can see them right down here. Hey, we're going to be getting the Moza yoke. So when we do some GA flying, friends, we'll get the Moza yoke with the force feedback. Can't wait for that. And also, Thrustmaster is going to be sending us, we got to do some DCS. They're going to be sending us their Ava. Is that right, Ava? Captain Howdy is in the house, friends. Let's give it up to Captain Howdy. Hey-o. I just sounded like Ed McMahon right there. Good God, can't take me anywhere. Okay, let's go through the pre-flight. Good to see you, Captain Howdy. How's it going, buddy? Right, so we're at the hold short line, and so we have got to check our auto brake, verify R2L. We already know that. 5 speed brakes, down, forward. Let's just check it. Okay, that's good. Transponder to tow, TARA. I almost said toga. TARA. And by the way, I'm not going to forget the clock this time. TARA, and the transponder is TARA, MCP set, auto throttle to arm. Let's check this out. Watch this. This is the FCU with the auto throttle. Look at this. Watch this. Look at it. Holds it up. Look at that. Oh, God. I just hit it. See that? You see that? Right here, it stays up. We got the auto throttle on. Perfect. Perfecto mundo. Okay. Auto throttle armed. Landing lights on. And everything else. You saw it? 777? Awesome. Let's get the landing lights on. Runway turn-off lights. Taxi can come off. And strobe on. Wing on. And Kyle! How's it going, Kyle? We're ready, friends. Here we go. Are we ready? Clock. I'm not going to forget the freaking clock this time. Clock is on. Chronometer is set. And strobe's on. And we are ready, friends. Here we go. Are we ready? Are you ready? Let's do this. By God, it's time. Hour and 8 minutes after. I'd be so fired if I was flying for United. You took an hour and 8 minutes to get the airplane off the ground? Sci-Fi says, let's go. Let's go. Kyle says, have not done a long, heavy iron flight in a while. Well, you should have joined us 11 days ago, Kyle. I know you couldn't, but we enjoyed it. This is why I fly Southwest. All right, here we go. And I'm the last plane to take off, obviously. Naturally. All right, here we go. Are we ready for toga? Oh, look, it says caution because I got an incomplete checklist. All right, let's go here. Did I already do this? Oh, wait, what? I already did all this. I thought I did all that. Oh my gosh, really? Did I not do all this? This happened last time. Is this a bug? Okay. Enough. All right, here we go. Toga time. 40%. Toga. Toga. Here we go. 40%. And release parking brake and toga. Here we go. Forward pressure on the yoke till 80 knots. Release that forward pressure. Max toga, baby, yes. Rotate. All right, positive rate of climb, gear up. Look at that. It's bitching at me because I'm going past the speed. It's all right. It's gonna stop. Flaps 1. Let's go ahead and command. Command. Kyle says, woo-ah. Hoo-ah. Lieutenant Colonel Slade. Hoo-ah. Yeah, I love how that engine rocks right there. Thank you, Boeing 777. Thought you'd like that, buddy. I gotta get the TFDI MD-11. Such a beautiful plane. You know, you're not the first one to tell me that, Orlando. I do need to get that, right, buddy? I do need to get it. You're right. Look at this. Look at the clouds. The multiple layers of clouds. So gorgeous. Let's go ahead and do the flaps up. Flaps are going up. Look at this. Look at that engine just rock on that wing. Captain Howdy says, I love the MD-11, soon to MSFS 24. Is it coming out for MSFS 24? If it comes out for that, I might have to get it. Might have to get it, guys. Let's go back to legs. There we go. And we're going to go to the right over here and do FMC and progress. There we go. And finally, did you guys ever think we're going to take off? You probably didn't. You're probably like, we're never going to get off the ground. And we got Fruitin back there. We got Maple Leaf. We got Kangaroo. We got Bats. Our cigar. Our local cigar guy. Yeah, Maple says no. Gosh, that took me forever. I know. I'm so sorry. Terrible. Terrible. But we're up in the air now, friends. We are going... had no faith. We are up in the sky. We got the beautiful, wonderful PFP 7. We've got the ProDeskSim. We got the rudders. We got the controller here, the PAP 3. And we got Kyle. It says in the sky. And we got Bats looking like a cigarette now. Looks like Vruden. I'm sorry, Broden. I couldn't help myself, man. I love you, man. Man, those engines are loud. Aren't they, 777? Holy shnikes. Are they loud? Cheers, my friends. Having a little Moscow Mule for this flight. All right, let's go ahead and do 40. We're gonna go 40 here. Now we'll go. Yeah, let's go 20, I guess. We'll go 40, and then over here we will go 80. So you're looking for 40 right down here. Get that right there, and there we go. RTO can come off. It is already off. Perfect. Landing lights can come off. Runway turnoff lights coming off. Strobes coming on. Nope, strobes stay on. Wing lights can come off, though. Ooh, we are in the soup, Captain Howdy. We're in the soup, brother. Kyle says clouds. Yes, Kyle, we have clouds, buddy. They are loud. Those GEs. We got Vruden the Great back there giving us an escort. What do you think about that, 777? What did Howdy say? Sorry, I had my phone volume down. Can we redo the departure? Yeah, right. Hey, I aims to please. I definitely aims to please. We can go ahead and turn off those cameras below. Oh, look at Bats. He looks like a flying cigarette now. What the hell is wrong with this thing? I mean, seriously. Look at this. Look at Bats. He looks like a cigarette. I swear. Does he not look like a cigarette, guys? No? Okay. Careful. Vruden might come over and smoke you, Bats. Boeing 777 says, gorgeous. I don't know. I don't smoke. Words of wisdom, Captain Howdy. Words of wisdom. Man, look at that. We've got these clouds here because we have a thunderstorm. We heard it when we were prepping the aircraft, getting ready to leave Boston Logan. And we finally got up in the air. So let's go ahead and take a look at the progress and how much time we've got for this flight. We'll be at Atlanta at approximately 1922 Zulu, which according to my sundial is in just under 2 hours. Oh my God. It's going to be a late night, friends. It's going to be a late night, Dolph. Dolph's in the house. Dolph, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you, Dolph. How's it going, Dolph? Dolph says, tic-tac UFO. There you go. Oh, pen clicks. Oh, yeah, I got to do the pen clicks for 777. This does absolutely nothing. At some point, I think it's actually going to cause my simulator to, like, blow up. Pen clicks. Can't forget the pen clicks. Speaking of clicks, please smash that thumbs up button if you do like the stream. Even if you don't like it and you think it's horrible, it's the worst thing you've ever seen before in your life, you can still hit the thumbs up button. I'd appreciate it. But friends, thank you for joining us. It's been 11 days since our last live stream, and we're back in the air with you guys, my friends, my pals, my amigos, and all you newcomers. It's good to see you. And I do appreciate all of your support. I really do. You guys are the best. You're the reason we do this. I do this. Us Flight Simmer does it. It's why we do it together. It's why we all do it. All right, we are above 18,000, and that means you know what that means. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2 3. STD. Syphilis. Testing 1 2 3. STD. Of course, that stands for standard pressure, and standard pressure is 29902. So we're passing flight level 230 for 380. We got another 15,000 feet. And there you go, Bats. STD. I love the emoji, my friend. Keep them up, buddy. Keep them up. Look at you at number 2. Vruden's still holding the crown at number 1. Look at these clouds. If you're wondering what those crowns mean, just click on one of them, and then you'll see the top fans. Click on one of the on the crowns, and then it'll like list. This is something new they're like piloting with YouTube. So you guys, if you find like Bats and number 2 or Vruden the Great, just click on their little crown symbol, and it'll show you like the top. Those of you that are like the top fans. It depends on like how much you engage in chat, and stickers and other kind of stuff like that. But I think it's broken, Maple. No, I don't think it's broken, Maple. Where are you at? Maple Leaf is in... I don't even see you on here, Maple. Wow, YouTube really does know what they're doing. They don't even have you listed on this board. I'm really impressed by YouTube now. Maple, you're not even... Oh, I know why. You're probably not on here, Maple. You're not 18. I think you have to be 18 to be on the leaderboard. Sci-Fi says, yeah, I think it's kind of broken. It probably is. It might be. Oh, there's a new one, too. Live chat, and there's fan funding. I don't even know what that is. Wait, what does this say? Beanie Baby Gaming is in the house, friends. Beanie Baby says, hey, I'm delaying streaming Atlanta YYZ. Nice, Beanie Baby. I thought it said I thought you said I am dying. I was like, oh my god. We'll send a medic. Maple Leaf says, wait, I'm still in number 1 for top hours. Yeah, that is for Streamlabs. That's for Streamlabs, of course. Six of you in here right now. Thank you, friends, for joining us. It's so good to see you all. Thank you for joining us for this not long-haul flight. We're at a 777. Everybody's like thinking, oh, they're doing a long-haul flight. Well, the joke's on you, friends, because we're just doing from Boston to Atlanta. But nonetheless, we're glad you're here. We're glad you're here. Along with Bats and his little cigarette C-17. Where the hell is everybody else's gamer tag? Bats, I'm not... Oh, wait. They're blending in with the clouds. There's Matey. I'm not seeing Maple, though. Maple, we don't see you. Did your Xbox overheat again? It's new. The bugs need to be worked out. Yes, Sci-Fi, exactly. It is new. I like the concept. It's kind of a cool concept, but it's in pilot stage right now, right? It's a whole XP thing. Yeah, so it's coming. See my last message, Captain Howdy says. Symphonic, what is the latest from PMDG and around the flight sim world? You know, that is a fantastic question. Honestly, Captain Howdy, I've been so far out of it because I've been on a week-long vacation. So some of you might be wondering, like, first of all, you might be wondering, like, Sympathetic, we usually fly commercial flights on Wednesdays. Why are we doing Thursday? And where were you the last 11 days? Well, I went on a family break. Daniel, I did a family vacation, and it was enjoyable. We went to Universal Studios. We went to Hollywood Studios. Hollywood Studios is overrated, by the way. For those of you that have been there or haven't been there, it's overrated. Go to Universal. It still was cool, the Star Wars stuff, but I've been gone for a week, and then, of course, I had to do the packing and stuff, so I've been gone, and I've had, like, withdrawal symptoms from you guys. But we're doing Thursday because we got home yesterday and I was too damn tired to stream. So I'm like, we'll just do Thursday. And then I picked up the PFP 7 from Windwing. And I had to take a vacation from a vacation. That's right, Captain Audi. Yes, thank you, Daniel. Says, yo, guys, smash that like button. I love it. I love it, Daniel. Thank you. And I'm a proper geezer in the house. Says, Amy and Chad, how you doing, bro? This is the best way to get extra add-ons via TV to work it out and see if I can get the best deal with the Fernice. I'm not quite sure what I just read there. I'm a proper geezer, but nonetheless, it's great to have you here, brother. Thanks for joining, man. Good to see you. Boeing 777 says, Symphonic, just thinking next year with PMDG releases a 747, we'll plan a long haul on the 747 as well. Absolutely. Who's all looking forward to the 747? I know I am. We can see that our good friend 777 is ready. I think all of you are ready. All of us are ready, right? Queen of the skies. I'm a proper geezer's doing the little thinking thing. Let's see. Kyle Summer says, I want a classic 74. There you go. Classic 74. You want like the 747 200? Is that what you want, Kyle? Or the 100? There's a 74 100, right? Or am I just making that up? I know there's a 200. I'm in 7 rank, Kyle says. Nice. There are both. All right. Oh, look at you, Sci-Fi, in 4th. Dolph, how you doing, Dolph? Good to see you. Thank you for making the comments in the videos I've been uploading. Speaking of videos, friends, did you all check out the video where I'm interviewing Tony? Or we're interviewing Tony, and I want to do a shout-out to DelGam88. He held the camera. By the way, Del is screwed now because every time we do FlightSimexpo, he is now forever my camera guy. He did a hell of a job doing the camera work. And so anyway, did you guys all see the interview I had with Tony when from Windwing? And I talked about the, of course, the Boeing Taurus yoke. I talked about the shipping. I talked about the pricing. I had many of you ask about like the shipping, and I'm like, hey, check this out. I asked Tony because you guys and gals ask me questions. I take those with me, and I ask the vendors when I meet with them, whether it's in FS Expo or if it's through email. I even sent a message to my contact. One of you had a question on the shipping, and you were really frustrated because the shipping wasn't happening. And I'm like, I'll send it right now. And I sent it, and I even relayed the whole thing, the whole spiel from Windwing. Why do I do it? Because I'm one of you. That's why. Johnny Mon 211 says, "Yeah, that Windwing video was great." Oh, thank you, Johnny. Yeah, it was excellent. Hey, Johnny, did you see the video that I did with WingFlex? By the way, we're getting their entire setup too. Their FCU, their EFIS. I'm hoping we'll get the overhead panel. I was talking to the director of marketing there, and she said, "Well, we're sending you the cube, the whole compact FCU and EFIS, which is awesome. And we're sending you the full metal one." I'm like, cool, but they didn't say anything about the overhead panel. I'm like, I appreciate you sending all this stuff. That's awesome. But when I talked to Alan, the guy that I met from WingFlex there at FlightSimexpo, there is FlightSimexpo, by the way, we're supposed to be getting the overhead panel. And so I just asked to double check, are you sending the overhead panel, please? That Windwing video was great. Thank you, Johnny Mon. Captain Howdy says, Symphonic, I wish some of the interviews were not members only. Some of the non-members can't watch. None of them were members only. The interviews none of them were members only, Captain Howdy. I had like early release for members, but all of them are public. All of them are public, buddy. Which one? Which one's members only? I don't think I have any that are interviews that are members only. I've got the WingFlex is out. That's public. The Windwing one is public. Mark. Yeah, go look, Captain Howdy. Let me know. Because, yeah, all the interviews should be public. If not, I might have forgotten to hit the public button. Mark. Which Mark? We're at cruise. Let me check. Oh, we are at cruise. Thank you, sir. Let's go ahead and turn off the passenger seatbelts. Feel free to roam around the cab. I almost said coffin. Feel free to roam around the coffin. Oh, my God. That comes later when I land. Please feel free to roam around the cabin, my friends, SimFans. And it's Hangar Studios, one of our great developers. That was at FlightSimexpo. Hangar Studios, how's it going? I got your flex right here. That's awesome. Hangar, since 777 is here, he's wondering, when are you going to get the 200ER livery, the Symphonic VA done? I know you've been busy, man. I'm trying to hold off 777. Don't yell at me, Hangar. I'm just trying to hold him off, man. He's been on my case about the VA and the 777-200ER. He wants a Symphonic livery, which I got to say, I love it. I love that he wants it. Good to see you, Hangar Studios. Good to see you. It was so good to see you in person finally at FlightSimexpo. The 777-200ER. Yes. Because you did the 300ER. And I told him, I said, you got the 300ER done. See, there he is. I got him started for you, Hangar. So good to see you, Hangar. Thanks for joining us. With the Rolls-Royce engines, yes. We should be having... Hey, Hangar, Windwing should be joining us later in the stream here, I think. Windwing's going to join us. Then you all can ask all your questions. Doesn't mean you're going to get an answer. God knows they're pretty good about answering questions, though. I love that Tony was, straightforward and honest. Unlike some... out there. I won't name names. So, no price for the Boeing yoke? Yeah, not yet. TNT, you missed the STD, brother. Everybody, welcome TNT in chat. TNT, how you doing, brother? Hey, TNT. I might actually fly. I might fly American Truck Simulator. TNT. Did you know that the trucks can fly? Jeez, lay off the orange whip, Symphonic. Did you see that Iowa came out? TNT. Did you get Iowa? I might have to actually. I almost said fly again. I might actually have to drive and play American Truck Simulator because Iowa came out. Jeff Fabiano, which by the way we did our third interview with Jeff at FlightSimexpo TNT. Did you see that? And he was doing Iowa recently. Iowa just a bunch of grass. No, it's a bunch of grass and a bunch of cornfields and bean fields. But I know what you mean. Good to see you, TNT. See you later. Friends, do check out TNT's channel if you would. Somebody drop in a link. One of my moderators drop in a link to our good friend TNT to his channel. Do give him a like and check it out. Love how he just hangs out and he's just cool as cool can be. Super laid back. It's like, yo, Symphony, what's up? I love that too. You know, and sometimes he's like a little more excited. Like, oh, Symphonic, what's up? Love you, TNT. Viewer discretion is advised. Kind of like this channel, right? Kind of like this channel, TNT. I'm saying STDs and syphilis, right? Ooh, my orange whip, TNT, is getting a little watered down. I haven't been drinking it fast enough, Vruden. Got to take lessons from Vruden. He'll show us how it's done. Mars Ratchet. It's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. 777 says, Hangar Studio 713, will you do the Symphonag virtual airline livery for the 777-200ER Rolls-Royce engines? See, he's already begging you. And Hangar Studio says, you are talking about the Captain Simber. No, the PMDG 777, buddy. The PMDG 777-200ER is what he's talking about. And then he does the well, he was goating him, I see. He was goating him. Matey says, good night, Symphonic and all. Matey, are you taking off? How dare you, sir? How dare you? No, it's all right. Matey, hey, everybody say blue skies in chat. Matey, thanks for joining our live stream. As always, my brother, from another mother. And Matey is like one of the top-ranked virtual airline pilots for the Symphonic. Speaking of VA airline, he is like the top pilot for our airline. He racks up the hours like nobody's business. I'm trying to find my... just going to give you a little love here. Here you go. Blue skies, matey. Hell, I'll even throw in some orange whips and a couple STDs for you to get through the night. There you go. Everybody giving it up to our good friend Matey. Signing off. Matey, good night. We'll see you on the flippity flip. Thank you, Captain Howdy, for the orange whips. Thank you, Sci-Fi, for the blue skies. Thank you, Bats. And Daniel Stewart says, surprised you haven't had the need for a bio break yet. Daniel, it's coming. I can feel it, right? You can't see my eyes right now because I got my aviators on, which I always do, of course, but they're turning a little yellow. Little yellow, my friend. TNT Simulate says, of course, when you reach 18,000 feet. And we did it. Too many orange whips can lead to STD. We're just going to leave that one at that, TNT. We'll just leave it at that. Thank you, Johnny Mon, for dropping in the blue skies and the STDs for Matey. And Dolph is waving bye-bye to Matey. Matey! It is about time for a bio break, though. I do believe our good friend Daniel is correct in saying time for a bio break. Let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Wait, who's in there? That's Symphonic. Look, Symphonic with his glasses. See, he's got his aviators on. He's going, how do you fly this thing? All right, friends, I love you all. Thank you so much for joining. We've got plenty more to go. We've got like another hour and a half of this stream. I know, right? You're like, how am I going to deal with this guy for another hour and a half? But, friends, thank you so much. I love you. I've been waiting to get back with all of you. It's been 11 days. I had withdrawal. Just ask Mrs. Symphonic. I'll be right back. Let's take like a 5-7 minute bio break, TNT, Boeing 777, and all the rest, and we'll be right back. And don't go anywhere, because if you do, I'll know it. and I'll cry. All right, be right back, friends.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it away. Tonight, we're gonna let it away. Tonight, we're gonna let it away. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it away. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it away. Tonight, we're gonna let it away. Tonight, we're gonna let it away. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it away.
All right, friends. Look at that. 25 seconds early, too. Whew. Who'd have thunk? As we're making our way to Atlanta. Maple, you're surprised? Me too, actually. A little surprised myself. Uh-oh. Autopilot disconnected? Huh. When did that happen? Did I bump something? Oh, look, I'm way off course. Look at this. It's flying the wrong direction. I might have bumped it. Did I really? I hit the, I bumped the autopilot. Go figure. Great. Well, we're just a little off course. Good thing we have plenty of fuel. The engine says, oof. No. Good. It's not the first time. It won't be the last. Now the real show begins. Exactly. Just a little course correction. Nothing that can't fix. My God. So we flew like how long? I flew 20 miles out. Okay, that's great. Oh, God. Did I seriously hit it when I left? Did you guys hear it? I'll have to go back and watch the stream. Oh, the humanity! The humanity! 777 says, damn. Oh, well, what do? The show must go on, right? I was just trying to get you all like a few more minutes of me. I don't know, we were in the exterior, that's true. It was banking as I was walking away. Great. God dang it. Oh, for the love. There you go. She's going to correct herself. Daniel says, so sad. I know, right? Now you got Maple laughing. Now you got Maple laughing. We're at 33 likes. Thank you, friends. Appreciate the likes. Hey, do we have Silver Killer still in here? I'm laughing at Kangaroo's comment. Oh, what did Kangaroo say? You're now 100 nautical miles to Sydney. That was pretty good. I'll even give you a laugh track for that, Kangaroo. I still need to get the Boeing sound for you, Kangaroo. Bat says, I'm throttling back for you. Thanks, Bats. Oh, my God. Embarrassing. Right, Maple? Maple, you really liked one of the videos I did when I was doing the terminal view, and there were like these two girls talking to each other. I'm like, oh my gosh, did you hear what Bill said about Bob? You're like, this is why I love you, Symphonetic. And I was like, oh, how depressing. That's my best content? Oh, you know what? I love to make you all laugh. It's why I do this. Well, partly why I do this. Bruden says I'm showing 6 lights, and that's too many for this. Truth. So true, Bruden. You're right. You're gal dang right, Bruden. That's what? SimFan needs to get back in the zone. Rose Roy says, alrighty, Symphonic and chat, I have to hop off here as I am very tired. 3 a.m. and you stayed up with us? I will see you in another stream. All right, let's give our good friend 777. And by the way, 777, thank you for your continued support and being a member. Let's give 777 some blue skies, some orange whips, and wheels up. Wheels up. Here's some orange whips, blue skies, and there's wheels up for you. Thank you, 777. Have a great night, a great week. We'll be streaming again either on Saturday or on Sunday. To be determined. TBD. Thank you, 777, for staying up that late for us, my friend, my buddy, my pal. You're over there in the UK, in the United Kingdom. That's where 777's at. our good friend. We got friends all over the world. I love it. Got friends from UK, United Kingdom. We got friends, obviously, in the U.S. We got friends in the South America. We got friends in Russia. We got friends in Australia, mate. We got a lot of friends in Australia. Thank you, all Flight Simmer and the rest of you. We got friends in the Philippines. We've got friends in Italy. We've got friends, I don't know, everywhere in this spinning rock that we call home. As Vruden says, blue skies to you, Boeing 777. Thank you for joining. I knew you'd be here. We're flying the 777. You would not miss a 777 flight, would you? Never. Never, ever, ever. We got friends in Japan. We got friends in we were down. We had friends in Greenland, Iceland. We've flown some things that are like, hey, I'm from Iceland. Like, really? You came from Iceland? Wow, it's just amazing how the YouTube algorithm works. Friends in Australia, mate, from down under. Exactly, Captain Audi. Absolutely. Our good friends, our good Aussie friends. New Zealand, we got friends from New Zealand. Got to meet some friends from New Zealand, actually at flightsimexpo down in Vegas. Remember that, Captain Howdy? Can't remember the guy's name, but yeah. Canada, of course. Mexico. Brazil. Argentina. All over. Africa. We need to do some Iceland ops. That would be fun. That would be fun. Speaking of, you guys got to drop in some suggested flights. Captain Howdy, why don't you drop in a link for everybody that's in chat here? I was thinking about that earlier, Captain Howdy. I need to do more of the suggested flights that you all do and like pick them, right? Like if I pick yours, pick your suggested flight, do a call out for those of you that do a suggested flight and highlight you. When you get chosen, when your flight gets chosen, got to give like some sort of perks for it, right? Maybe do a dedicated symphonetic shuffle. If you pick the right, even you, Vruden, I could do a shuffle for you. You pick a good flight. Vruden says, "How many subscribers do you reckon you will need to quit your job?" Oh, geez, a lot more than we have, Vruden. A lot more, buddy. But I'm doing it because I love it. It's more than 40,000, actually, Captain Howdy. Island hopping around Hawaii. Now, Daniel Stewart, we have done that before. Yes, we have done that. Honestly, I couldn't actually seriously think about doing this full time until we hit 100,000 subscribers. Honestly, island hopping. We've done island hopping around Hawaii multiple times. Could island hop in the Starship? There you go, Kyle. Yes, sir. Bush flying in Alaska. We've done that, Daniel. Actually, Kyle came up with one hell of a flight plan. Kyle, where was that? Actually, that wasn't in Alaska, was it? That was in Washington, I think. That was years ago, but it was a hell of a flight plan. But if somebody could, let's see, Captain Howdy, did you drop in the suggested flights Discord? And if I pick your flight, let me grab it quick, because if I pick your flight, I will do a something special for you. I'll do a call out, but let me see here. Let me go to our Discord server and grab a link. And Shane doesn't even have 100,000. Yeah, I know. Well, he's doing it full time. I'm just saying, for my lifestyle, what we're doing, like Mrs. Symphonetic's like, okay, I'd have to get to 100,000 before I could even consider it. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Bats has it. Thank you, Bats. Okay, so if you guys click on that link that Bats put up, and it's for suggested flights, or flight suggestions, and if we pick your flight, I'll do a special call out to you, and I'll make sure that you are able to fly the live stream that we do it. How about that? It just keeps getting better, doesn't it, Bats? God, that was obnoxious. But no, that'd be absolutely awesome. Like I'll make sure, like, anyone that we pick your flight suggestion, we'll make sure you're there. Maybe even let you lead the pack, like on a takeoff, let you lead. Take off. I'll highlight you taking off. There you go. Oh, son of a gun! That's cheeky bugger. Is that Oz Flight Simmer? Did Oz Flight Simmer just drop in? I feel him. Oz Flight Simmer says has been a member for 26 months. Eat my shorts.
SF.
Shane, how the hell are you, my friend? Good to see you, Shane. Speaking of our good friends down under, our good friend Oz Flight Simmer, Shane, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to hit every freaking button I have on my stream deck just for you, Shane. Shane, it's good to see you, man. Somebody drop in exclamation AFS. Check out our good friend Shane, All's Flight Simmer Mates channel. And know many of you already have and are already a subscriber. But if you haven't checked it out, do check it out. Shane, we are checking out speaking of checking out, we are checking out the PFP 7 from Windwing. They just sent it to me so we could do the 777. And I still need to get your, because I have their rails that I hooked up to, but I want to get your stuff so I can change it in and out from Flight Sim Mods. And Shane, again, thank you so much for joining tonight. Somebody drop in an exclamation FSM too, would you? Is this thing on? Shane, so good to see you, man. Thank you for joining. Shane, what do you think of this new leaderboard thing that YouTube's doing? Is it like going to cause a lot of spamming in chat? Our good friend Old Flight Simmer says that Windwing, hello Windwing. Windwing is in the house. What's up, everybody? Windwing is here. Look at that. Oz Flight Simmer shows up, and then Windwing shows up. Is that you, Hazel? Is that you, Hazel, from Windwing? Windwing, thank you for joining us. We got Oz Flight Simmer. Leaderboard is rubbish. Can't see it sticking around. Well, it's not even actually working completely yet, is it? Windwing, thank you for joining us. Windwing, we are highlighting. Your ears were burning. I was telling everybody that you would probably, Windwing would be dropping in, and we've got the. Thank you so much, Windwing, for sending us the PFP, the beautiful PFP 7. Of course, we have that, and we've got the. Oops, my camera just jolted to the left. We got the the PAP 3 panel of autopilot, beautiful, and we've got the. Rudder pedals, the Orion, and of course I'm wearing socks so I don't dirty them. Good to see you, Windwing, and I bet that's Hazel. That might be Hazel. Hazel, is that you? Got a feeling it's Hazel. We love Windwing. Oh, it's always Hazel watching the stream. Absolutely. Everybody give Hazel some orange whips. Give Hazel some love in chat, would you? Give Hazel. We love Hazel. Hazel gave me this cool pin. I'm going to have to go grab it. Gave me this. Thank you, Hazel, for that pin, by the way. It was a MiG. What is it, a 29? I can't remember. What was the airplane? God, this is horrible. I can't even remember. But give it up to our good friend Hazel at Windwing. Here, this is for you, Hazel. Some Blue Skies orange whips and some wheels up. There you go. Giving some love to Hazel from Windwing. Thank you, Hazel, for joining us. Hazel is great at communicating and keeping us informed, and a lot of times when you all ask questions, and don't skip the wonderful Windwing support line, right, and go to me directly. But if you do have something you need to know and you're maybe wondering about, feel free to ask me, and I just might ask Hazel, and Hazel's usually pretty good about, well, Hazel's always good about letting me know what you can. Hazel, did you see me interview Tony? You did. You saw me interview Tony. And I asked him about the price of the Boeing yoke, the Taurus, and the weight. Of course, I know that's all under wraps, so even he wasn't going to say anything, which is smart. He's a smart guy. That Tony guy, he's a very, very smart man. But Tony's awesome. Love Tony. But Hey, Hazel, did Tony see the interview? Hopefully he saw the interview, making sure that I had my audio do him justice this time. Because it was so bad during Vegas. Oh, my God. Oz Flight Simmer, you've seen it. Captain Howdy says, Oz Flight Simmer, how is the flight sim business? Tony is awesome at these interviews. He is awesome at the interviews. He is. He's very, very good. Oz Flight Simmer says, Captain Howdy, going steady. Thank you. Growing. Oz Flight Simmer, when are you going to hit 100,000? Oz Flight Simmer, you're like right at the cusp, man. You're like that close to 100,000. Give him some subs, friends. If you haven't subscribed to our good friend Oz Flight Simmer, get over there and subscribe to his channel, please. He's a brother from another mother. He has helped me and helped me so much. And Shane, I do appreciate all the support and help you've given me, as so many in this community, man. You are the best. There's no other like you, brother. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You are a gem. You are a gem. I have gained 50 subs the whole year. It's so weird. I mean, it goes in spurts, doesn't it? Goes in spurts. And then when YouTube cleans out the subs, that's a bitch. Sometimes it's like, whoa, where did all the subs go? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's weird. It goes in spurts. Mustang 302 in the house. What's up, Mustang 302? Says, good evening, all. Welcome back, Symphonic. Thanks, Mustang. It's good to be back. You probably all think, wow, Symphonic, he has a week-long break and he comes back all energized. That's all it takes, right? Oz Flight Simmer gets this. You all get this. You take a nice long vacation and then you come back and you're all energized and you're ready to go. You're ready to take on the world, right? Well, maybe not, but you know what I mean. Bat says, Symphonic, when's the big joint stream with Oz Flight Simmer? I know, it's like kind of been that back and forth thing, but hey, Oz Flight Simmer, Howard? What's his channel? I always want to say Frodo, but that's not right. Fruiten? Learn to fly? God dang it, I can't think of what it is. Oliver Garrett says, I'm huge Top Gun fan, Oliver. So am I, my friend. So am I. We're all good. We're all Top Gun fans here, brother. Everybody, welcome Oliver in chat. Welcome to the live stream, Oliver. It's good to see you. Oliver, we got Windwing here. We got all Flightsim, my mate. Bob Smith in the house. Welcome, Bob. We got Dolph, the Dolph Dolphgren. Hit the subscribe button, Oz Flight Sim. Yes. Yep, I know you are talking about. Yeah. Hey Shane, did you notice I got a little color? Went in the sun. Got a little sun. I put on sunblock, by the way, because I'm. You know what? Is Maple gone? Hey, get this, Shane. Maple called me. I was wearing a cap, so he didn't see I had dark hair. He called me a ginger, and I finally had to tell him to just stop it. When we were at FlightSimexpo. No, Maple is here. Windwing says, Oz, did you get to the PAP 3 with the 777s? Yeah, the PAP 3 works great with the 777. I'm using it. It's dandy. It's fine and dandy. Actually, I'll even go farther than that, Hazel. It's fine, dandy, and spectacular. And I'm not just saying that because Windwing is so great about sending stuff and being the great people they are. I'm telling you guys, you all got the stuff. When you get it, you're just like, no, Symphonic, you're right. I wouldn't lie to you guys. Let's see here. How far are we out? Let's see. We are 1926 till we hit Atlanta when it's wheels down on Atlanta. 1926. And according to my sundial, that's about 1 hour and 15 minutes. Even Vruden can make that, as long as he doesn't hit the vodka heavy, and I don't think he's going to hit that for a while yet. He usually hits the vodka at about, what, Vruden, let's see, it's your time, it's 10:30. He won't hit that for another hour, so we're good. Actually, is Vruden even here still? I don't even know if Vruden's still here. Hey, friends, ask Windwing your questions. What do you want to know? Windwing is here. You got to ask your questions. I talked about the turnaround time and ordering and that. Hey, did you guys catch that where I was talking to Tony and Windwing is looking at partnering with Amazon? How about that? Distribution through Amazon? I think we'd all be big fans of that one, right, Windwing? Right, Hazel? I'm glad to know software team is working really hard to get the compatibility done right. That is good to hear, Windwing. That's good to hear, Hazel. Hey, we got ZX Pilot in the house. ZX Pilot, how's it going, brother? Welcome, ZX Pilot. Good to see you. Thank you for joining our stream. Did my voice just crack? Oh, my God. Shane, I don't know what's wrong with me. Well, where do we start? Oliver Garrett says, I will never go on Amazon again because they are making us pay for movies, which I don't like. What, I mean, do you have the Amazon Prime? So there are movies that you get for free, but there are movies you have to pay for. You're right. Dolph says, is there a Windwing overhead panel in the future? That's a great question, Dolph. My goodness, that's a great question. I love your question, Dolph. I bet there is. I don't know of it. That's a hell of a question, Dolph. See, that's why we have you guys around here, because you think of good questions that I don't think about. You son of a gun, you. Shane, what's wrong with you? How much time do we have? Not enough time, Shane. Not enough time in the world. The sun would burn out before we got through all the things that are wrong with me, right, brother? Look at Maple. Embarrassing. That's what Maple says. Embarrassing. Has he ever said that on your live stream, Offsite Simmer? It's like for Maple, it's embarrassing squared. His embarrassing is embarrassing. You get what I'm saying, Maple? Windwing says, yes, overhead is in our plan. Nice. Probably next year, but no guarantee for now. Wow. Right here. You heard it first, friends. You heard it first here. Well, I'm going to say you heard it first. I don't know. Hazel's probably said that on like a dozen other streams, but we'll just say you heard it here first from Hazel. Oh. That's awesome, though, Hazel. That is awesome. You guys are so awesome. I gotta actually, Hazel, did Max tell you I gotta meet him finally at FlightSimexpo? Dolph's doing the praise to you, Windwing. Captain Audi, Windwing, when the price of Boeing? Oh, yeah, when will the price for the? That's what everybody wants to know, right, Captain Audi? Johnny Mon 211, hell of a guy, by the way. Oh, there's Johnny Man, or so I thought. What did Johnny Man say? Vodka, Vruden the Great is Heineken guy. There you go. I don't even think Vruden's still here, Johnny. I don't think he's here. Johnny, are you working right now? I bet you're working. Hey, by the way, Hazel, I got to do a shout out for George, our friend George. It's doing the Chicago Sim Gaming Expo. And I know you guys can't make it there, but maybe you can make it there next year. He's going to have us there as a featured guest. And they're dabbling into the flight simming business. They're usually racing sim stuff. But anyway, they're having us there. And they're actually, I just heard from George, they're having Skolarki there. I was mentioning mentioned to Skolarki when we were interviewing them. Hey, you guys should check out Sim Gaming Expo in Chicago this September, and now and George let me know that they are coming to Chicago. Windwing says, yeah, Max thinks you are such a pro. Brought a Symphonic squad to our booth. I know, right? Hey, man, it's these guys. Everybody, like, it's our community, man. Right, Hazel? I mean, you're one of us, Hazel. I'm sorry. You're forever now SimFan family member, right? Yes, we did. Maple said. I'll tell you what, Hazel. It's not just me. It's everybody in here, and it's the Sim fanatic community, man. Exactly. Bringing the whole crew. I mean, I've got. It's our channel. That's what I always say. It's our channel. So. Yeah, Johnny Mon. Yes, Scholarchy is going to be there, man. It's all about Maple. Right? We know this, Shane, right? It's all about Maple Leaf. Maple, how's your girl doing, by the way? Are you still dating that girl? Or did you kick her to the curb? I had to give Maple some dad advice when we were at the FlightSimexpo. Okay, I better shut up. She doesn't watch my channel, right, Maple? I'm okay. I'm safe to say anything in here. Oh, Maple says no. No, she doesn't watch it, or no, I'm not safe to say stuff here. Can never be too careful. TNT Simulate says, Windwing, any promos coming on rudder pedals? There you go. Doesn't watch it. Really? Okay, Maple. See, that's why you're never going to be a moderator on this channel. You can't even get your gal to watch the channel. Sad. Embarrassing. I don't take her as a simmer, right? But she can still watch. Like 403 isn't a simmer, and she watches. You said bro, not bruh. There you go. Bat said it. You said bruh. I'm kidding, Maple. You know, most women, not all of them, by God, not all of them. Some of them really are geeks like us, and they like the simming stuff. But a majority of them just don't get it. They don't like the simming stuff, flight simming stuff. Now, some of them do. Some of them do, and God bless them. Like 403, she doesn't like simming, but she loves the community, so she jumps in here, and she has a freaking ton of fun. Maple is the only one that knows what he's doing. Yeah, yeah, right, Vruden. My wife doesn't get it. My wife doesn't get it either. I bet Shane's wife doesn't even get it. It's like, oh, we gotta let the guys have their fun. Some women get it, though. Some women. Us Flight Simmer says, I gave SimFan some dad advice one day. I said, when you grow up, you'll be able to read all the comments in the stream chat, you son of a... I'm not doing so bad right now, am I? I'm doing okay right now. Give me some credit, Shane. I'm catching at least 50% of them. Right? I mean, I'm catching half of them. Oh, you son of a gun, you. You cheeky bugger. I love it when us Flight Simmer says. There are two things that I love that Shane says. Two things I love when he says it. Cheeky bugger, and what's the other thing? Anybody guess what the other thing I love to hear Shane say on his streams? Anybody guess what it is? I bet Shane knows. Somebody's got to get this. I'm going to be so disappointed if nobody gets this. Eat my shorts. That one's good. That one's good. Holy. Yeah, that one's good too. Nope. Actually, I forgot about that one, Captain Howdy. Hey, Mr. Symphony. Actually, that's probably... Honestly, that probably is my second favorite. Hello, me, Symphonetic. Mr. Symphonetic. That actually probably is the second. That wasn't the one I was thinking about, but now that you mention it, I got to admit, that is probably my second favorite. Okay, my third favorite. I'm going to give you all a hint because I just want to drag this out and make it boring for everybody. Pat says, Symphonetic does a better AFS than AFS does of AFS. Oh, I totally do. I completely do a better Oz Flight Simmer than Oz Flight Simmer does. Fred the Great says, I heard him drop the F-bomb on his stream. No way! No way! Seriously? Vruden, you actually heard Shane drop an F-bomb? I don't believe it. Shane says, Symphonetic, you said you had never mentioned the third one. That was between you and I. Was that in the hot tub? Oh. Remember that? What was the hot tub thing you mentioned? Like when we hit 10,000 subs, you said something about a hot tub. I can't even remember what that was.
2,700 feet. Ceiling 5,000 feet overcast. Temperature, tree 1. Dew point, 2 tree. Altimeter, tree 000.
The hell?
ILS runway 4 in use.
All of a sudden I have...
Departing runway 4. VFR
Oh, look at this. Okay, let's go down here and change our frequency because all of a sudden, God, there we go. What? That damn ATIS bug. Tub. Bruton says, us flight simmer, you can take the guys anywhere. That son of a damn ATIS. Son of a bitch. All right, enough of this horrible, wonky show here. There. God, good grief. What are the chances I would switch and be on the same frequency, like a working frequency on both? Leave it to me. Hey, Shane, when is your next stream? Tomorrow, right? Are you on tomorrow night? Because I got done with my family vacay, so now I can like join your stream again. I need to get back on there. Join and heckle you like you heckle me. That's what friends do, right? What friends are for. That's what friends are for. Oh my God, that was terrible. I would totally embarrass my daughter if she heard that. What movie was that? Okay, so many of you, like CP65, you'll get this. What movie is it that says the song is, see, he said, wow, that's what friends are for. Which one is it? It was with the Fonz. Henry Winkler and Michael Keaton. Henry Winkler and Michael Keaton. Love Brokers. Anybody know that movie? That's an old movie. CP, I bet you got that one. Now everybody's Googling it. What movie was Henry Winkler and Michael Keaton in together? Oz Flight Simmer says, not tomorrow. I'm going to take Junior to Superman. Oh, cool. So it'll be Sunday night. Okay, cool. Haven't seen it. It's got, what's her name? Shelley Long? Is it Shelley Long? That was from Cheers. Night shift! Johnny, man, you freaking got it, dude. Johnny, did you Google that? You gotta be honest, man, because I'm gonna be extremely impressed if you got that without Googling it. You Googled it. You definitely Googled it. That's a great movie, though. I mean, it's not like, well, okay. Let me back up a little bit and not call it a great movie, but it's a good movie. Use Bucklepedia. Oh, we hope Buckle Bunny's doing well. We hope she's doing well. She's gonna be a mommy. TNT dropping the FP in here. Yeah, we haven't seen much of her lately, so she must be prego. That'd be good for her. Kind of makes you grow up fast, doesn't it? Flying towards MOL now. Hey, Johnny Mon says, not gonna lie, Bucklepedia. Nice. Nice, Johnny. You're such an honest guy, man. You're so honest, Johnny. That's what I love about you.
Not gonna lie, I Bucklepedia'd it.
Oh, gotta admit, there's part of us that miss her. Yeah, Buckle Bunny with a baby bunny. I don't know. Yeah, she's prego, dude. Captain Howdy, too busy to come back, I guess. Yeah, well, when you're prepping to be an adult, if I can say that. Although some of you might actually debate if I act like an adult, and I've got two. That's cool, though, Shane, that you're doing something with Junior. You're taking him to Superman. That's awesome, man. Johnny Mon says, or a baby buckle. There you go. A baby buckle. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll call it that. God, I kind of got a feeling to like do the Mr. Sympathetic thing. Hey Shane, when are we going to do a joint flight? I think Captain Howdy asked that. When are we going to do a joint flight? I mean, I've got everybody lined up to do a joint flight. You just got to like tell me when. It's going to be you, me, XP72, Blue Games, Q8 pilot. God, Howard. I can't remember Howard. Two-Toe Murphy. Who else? Brett plays. Dude, we got like eight of us. Can you imagine how epic that'll be? And it's all waiting on you, Shane. It's not on me. It's on you. I'm going to give him the guilt trip, friends. Geo Sutton says hello. Hello, Geo Sutton. Welcome to the live stream. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. I'm Korean. Welcome. We love our Korean friends. We were just talking about all of our friends across the world. We got Ols FlightSimma from Down Under in Australia. We've got friends from Canada, from UK, from the Philippines. We got you from Korea. We got friends from all over the world. India. Good to have you here, Geo Sutton. And I'm glad I can pronounce your name, too, by the way. Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out, TNT. Like, if Oz Flight Simmer would just tell me, give me a date and commit. So typical. Actually, I've been just as guilty about, like, not committing. There, TNT, you got it, man. TNT says, he said, you just say when. It's like that cheeky bugger. He puts it right back on me. Although I had kind of coordinated that when I went to FlightSimexpo in Vegas and then this last time. But we'll have like 8 of us, 8 streamers doing this. Just say when. God, we got to figure out when it could work because we got like you in Australia, we got Two-Toe Murphy's in United Kingdom, we've got Q8 pilot who's in Kuwait in the Middle East, we've got me who's in Midwest in the U.S. But that's the cool thing about it. We can all like what would be the best time to do it? Like somebody's getting up early in the morning to do it, and somebody's staying up late to do it. We have that many influencers that we do like that'd be so cool, wouldn't it? Though the ball's in your court. Yes, I'll get it. I'll get it done. We'll figure it out. Can you imagine that? Okay, Oz Flight Simmer, Two-Toe Murphy, XP72, Blue Games, Q8 pilot, Howard, Brett plays, us, of course. That's 8 right there, right? Did I just name 8? TNT says it's 12:47 p.m. in Australia. Saturday night would be perfect. There you go. Captain Canada? Yeah, I'd have to ask Captain Canada. I'm sure he would do it, too. I'm sure Kyle would do it. The servers would be berserk. Yeah, Johnny. They'll be amazing, wouldn't it? What airport would we land at? We'd have to find, like, the Class B airspace. Shane, we'd have to find, like, Class B airspace everywhere. Because there'd be so many aircraft, like, everybody flying all over. It'd be amazing, dude. We got to do it. Us Flight Simmer says, let's just not complicate it. We'll just organize a stream between us and next to it. Yeah. You and I, brother. You and I got to do it again, right? You and I. So I can say, eat my shorts, Mr. Ols Flight Simmer. But we are going to do the big event. You're right. We got to do one just us. But then we're going to do a big-ass one. Big-ass show. An airport with low scenery, yeah. Fly in South America? There you go, Captain Howdy. Could probably do that. That'd be cool. All right, let's see, where are we at right now? We got to check and see. We got, top of descent is, right now, we got top of descent is at 18:59. That's only in 28 minutes. So if we look down here, you'll see. So I'm going to do my... So if I do my PFP 7, thanks again to our friends at Windwing. Again, to shout out to Hazel and Max and Tony, our good friends at Windwing. But here, so we got that, and I can go ahead and show this once again. So I'm just plugging this in. But if I go to progress, Now you can see that we've got to top of descent, we got 1859 and 220 nautical miles. So 28 minutes. I'll go ahead and set my Garmin watch. Because 1859 and we got 27 minutes. I'm going to set my watch at 25. I had it at 27. That'd be like right at the time. I wanted to like warn me. Let's check out our top of descent here. Let's see what we got for top of descent. Give me a second, friends. I'm going to show you something here. So you can look at this with me. Acrobat. Bring that up to the top. Try and make this easier to follow because it's hard. Okay, so here is my checklist, but you don't want to see this. So what we are actually going to look at... Actually, that's not what I wanted. Sorry. Let's go to our... Oh... Navigraph charts here. Let me find it. Here it is. Pull that to the top. I gotta get all these to the top. Navigraph. The checklist is wrong. Okay, so if we look at Navigraph charts here. Okay. Put that right down there. Okay, so on our Navigraph charts, we're going to go to our RNAV. Well, we don't want RNAV. Atlanta, ILS. ILS, where are you at? Here we go. ILS. There we go. So if you look right here, we got this little X here. That's going to be our intercept for the instrument landing system. That's our ILS. That's at 2,700 feet. Our 275 is the radial. And if we look up here... We can see our localizer at 110.1, so we can, and the 777 is going to automatically program this. So 2,700 feet is our intercept. So what we're going to do is we're going to set our FCU at 2,700 feet. So we're going to go ahead and turn this on, and we're going to plug the altitude at 2,700. So that way, it's going to automatically descend down to 2,700 feet, and it's going to step it all the way down because our information on our, if we go to legs here, and let me do this. So we do legs here. You can see that it's going to have like all the altitudes here. Flight level 380, 380. If we do next page, flight level 268. And so you can see that it's got all of our altitudes programmed automatically in. So for those of you that aren't regularly flying the big birds and you're over, like, maybe a little bit intimidated, don't be. It's actually, honestly, you could ask Shane, you could ask anyone. Once you figure out how to program the FMC and you get this, it's easier to fly than GA, honestly. It's just the plane flies itself. Kind of like that C-17 that Bats is right behind us. And he doesn't even look like a cigar right now. Well, he kind of does. Get a couple screenshots there of you, Bats. Hey, Shane, if you're still here, I think I asked you this before, but you completely got rid of 2020, right? I think I'm getting rid of 2020. How many of you have gotten rid of 2020 and are going 2024? Let's do a. It's about time for a poll, isn't it? Let's do a poll. I haven't done a poll yet tonight. I like to do the polls. Here, I'm going to do a poll. Start a poll. I'm adding some options here. All right, so here's the poll. How many have gone 2024 only? for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Because I am curious. So the options are MSFS 2024 only, 2020 and 2024, or 2020 only. Okay, here we go. Start poll. Please vote. Let us know what you do. Have you gone 2024 only? Are you still on 2020 and 2024 like I am? Although we haven't done a 2020 and 2024. We haven't done a 2020 stream for a while. Wow, this is even, Steven. Looks like a few of you are still on 2020 only. I guess I'm not shocked by that. Good mix right now. Because I'm about ready to switch to just 2024, and I think Shane is there. Us Flight Simmer says yes a long time ago. Oh, man. Shane, I think I'm about ready to switch over, man. I think I'm about ready to do the jump. Free up my drive and just do 2024. Maple says do it. Kyle says clouds. Yeah, the clouds are much better in 2024, right? Kyle says do it. Maple says do it. Actually, I'm trying to... Let me look. When's the last time we did a 2020 stream? It's been a while. Let me check. Because it's been a while. Last time we did a Microsoft 2020 live stream was... Let me see. Oh, that was 2024. 24. Was that 2024? Oh, iFly. Wait, was that in 2024 or 2020? Hold on, I'm looking. That might have been before the iFly released on 2024. I think that was 2020. Yes, 20. Okay, so a month ago. A month ago. Here, I'm going to put it in the stream. What am I doing? I'm like watching myself like, what am I doing here? But this was the last stream we did. That was 2020. That was the iFly. And we were doing Tampa to SDF. And that was 1 month ago. So it's been a month since we did 2020, friends. CP65 says last year. Wasn't quite that long ago, but long time ago. I mean, relatively speaking, of course. We are at 40 likes, friends. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the 40 likes. Can we get up to 50? Can we get to 50 likes? What do you think, Shane? You'll save some hard drive. Yeah, for sure. Well, and I do like the fact that 2024 not only uses the multi-core, multi-threading processing, which adds to the performance, which I've said to many of you, if you're worried about, I got to buy this whole new rig to play 2024 or fly 2024. No. If you can run 2020, your 2024 is going to run even better. Trust me. Ivan 007 is in the house. Ivan, how's it going, man? Welcome to the live stream. Good to see you, Ivan. Good timing, my friend. We're about to start our descent here in a few minutes. I'll tell you how many minutes, actually. We are at top of descent at 150 nautical miles, 18:59 and 19 minutes. Good to see you, Ivan. Welcome. What did you just put as an emoji? Was that a turkey? Oh, it looks like you're camping. Is that a tent with a... I can't tell what that is. With a pine tree? Clearly, I need better contacts. I can't tell what the hell that is. It looks like a tent with pine trees, right? It's a tent. Okay, awesome. I got it right. Welcome, Ivan. Let's dropping 1 million of them in. Oh. Shane, it's so good to have you here, man. Thanks for joining, brother. I appreciate it, man. Your presence is soothing. Look at that wing. You like the shape of that wing, Shane? Look at the shape of that wing. The magnifying glass. Nice touch there, Bats. Jeez. Oh, man. You guys are hilarious. Ivan says, in your opinion, what's the most challenging plane to fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Ooh, that's a good question. Man, I got to think about that. What? Maple for daring all of them. Maple's such a smarty pants. Man, that's a good question. Well, I would say CP said a helicopter. Yeah, a helicopter would definitely be the most challenging, but you're probably wondering like a fixed wing. Huh, I got to think about that. DC-3 is challenging, but I actually don't have much of a problem with that. But to your point, TNT, I would probably say anything that has a conventional landing gear usually is more challenging. There's one that I'm trying to think of, and it's like right on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of it. Yeah, let me get back to you on that. The Spruce Goose. There you go. Ivan says the MD-82. Yeah, I don't have that one. Although Kyle was in here earlier and he was asking me that. P-51 is kind of a challenge, yeah. Yeah, the P-51 is pretty challenging. Antonov? You know... I don't, Johnny, I don't know, because I've flown it a couple times. I don't really, well, yeah, it is kind of, yeah, you can get behind the, envelope with that, can't you? Because you get behind the envelope with the Antonov, you're in deep, deep shit. Anything from MS Scenery is really hard to fly. That's a good one, Shane. That's right, Bats. Anything with autopilot. Damn. It's almost like I got to look at the whole list of airplanes. That's a good question. I got to think about it. What's the Mitsubishi plane? Is it the MN2? No, that's not right. Is it the MN2? The Mitsubishi. It's the one that has like a lot of torque. And MU2. Thank you, TNT. MU2. The MU2 might... I don't know if that's the most difficult, but that one comes to mind. Thank you, TNT. MU2. That one's not... yeah. You did stump me. I think MU2 is probably the... I don't know, though. Johnny Mon said the Antonov. I freaking crashed that because I got behind the envelope. So I'd say probably between the MU2 and the Antonov would be my... I would say. Yeah. Great question. The Wright Flyer. Daniel Story to the Wright Flyer. The Cessna 172. That one you can like fly, by itself. That one's so easy. I've flown that one in real life, right? CJ3 was tough for you. Yeah. Oh, Captain Howdy, you're right. That's because I did Flaps 40 because I listened to Maple Leaf. He said, do Flaps 40, bruh. And I did, and then I crashed because there's a speed break. But then, Captain Howdy, when you told me to do flaps 30, then I was fine. But, oh, my God. Maple kept saying, do flaps 40, bruh. And I was like, I don't know. Captain Howdy saying do flaps 30. I love it. I just love getting Maple going. That's great. All right, before we start a descent, let's take another 5-minute break really quick because 18:59, we've got about 12 minutes. Let's take a 5-minute break. Grab yourselves an orange whip. Don't go anywhere, anyone, especially you, Shane. I'll know if you leave. But anyone, we will be right back in about 5 minutes, right back here with you for our landing. Our top of descent is coming up in 12 minutes, friends. Be right back.
The calm before the storm. Things aren't as they were before. You best start bracing. Did you think you could keep us out? Shut the gates, forget us now. Tides are changing. Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Once you shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution. Can you hear the sound? Ground beneath your feet, with a whisper in the trees. Do you feel us watching? Hunger in our eyes, victories on our minds. It's our time to rise. Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution. Can you hear the sound? Back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution.
All right. Friends. Back with you before top of descent. We're going to close this out with like a spectacular landing. You know you can count on me, right? Oh, come on. Come on, Captain Audi. You know you can count on me. I can land this bird like nobody's business. That's right, Kyle. Butter. See? Kyle's got my back. Oh, I don't know. I've been out of practice, though, Kyle. I haven't, it's been 11 days, brother. 11 days. Can't call me proficient, but with not landing for 11 days, right? Well, we'll see how I do. We'll see how we do. How about that? We do, because it's a joint effort, right? I believe in you, sort of cough. Oh. When are you going to come fly with us again, Captain Howdy? When I get the A350? Who was actually flying? Oh, who was flying the A350? I was highlighting in them. TNT says power and trim. You'll be good, yeah. That's right, TNT. Look at this. We got our top of descent little circle over here on our right MFD. Right here. Right there. When that little green circle hits the tip of our triangle, we will begin our descent, and we're going to be going down to 2,700 feet. We're going to intercept that ILS. Oh, he doesn't have 2024. Okay, Captain Howdy, come on, get with the program, man. If I wait for you to get the A350, then I won't be able to fly for a very long time. Like, just get 2024. Kyle, there you go. We need 50 likes. I like that. I like that, brother. We're so close. We're so close yet so far away, Kyle. I think we can do it, though. 8 likes. We just need 8 more, Kyle. You keep at it, buddy. Captain Howdy says I will get 2024 when you get the A350. Deal? I could do that deal. I could do that deal. Oh, Vruden just got back in the number 1 slot. Wait, there's 2 number 1s now, Bats. Vruden and you are tied for number 1. What? No, their Bats just got to number 2. Bats says, do it, Symphanatic. Vruden says, I had to bail on the flight. I had to pull G's, and my MFDs went dead. I was lucky to find an airport and land. Nice. Bats says, poo. I'm still showing 6 likes. Hit refresh on your browser, Vruden. Just hit your refresh button. And you'll be pleasantly surprised, Vruden. Captain Audi, Bats, you are number 1 in my book. Oz Flight Simmer says, sounds like passing the buck to me. Oz Flight Simmer. Hey, what did Shane, he said he's flying Saturday, right? He's not flying tomorrow, he's flying Saturday? Maybe that's another reason why we need to stream on Sunday. Bat says, Symphonic, what are you streaming? What am I streaming or when? Oh, check the feed? Oh, shit. Oh, I must have hit a button. Hold on. Sorry about that. Thank you. I hit the wrong button. Thanks, Bats. Tomorrow is Saturday in Australia. That's true. Well, this was, I figured we would do a little bit longer live stream tonight because we hadn't flown for 11 days. And that's actually why we did the long haul flight. That was, what was that? Bats and everybody. That was about a 9-hour flight, wasn't it? 5 more likes, 50. We can do it. Nice, Kyle. No, so, and that's why I did the extra long flight. We did the long haul flight before I left for my family vacay. And that was like a 9-hour flight. That was a long time. But we had in-flight movies. It was a perfect long-haul flight. Bats, that was awesome, wasn't it? I want to say thank you all for making it a great... That was an awesome live stream. It really was. That was our best long-haul flight yet. I think that was only our second or third. That's so prudent. This stream has been so lame, I'm going to take my like back. Fortunately, it's only one like Bruden can take back. Thank God. Tough crowd, right, Sci-Fi? Yeah. They usually are, but I love them anyway. We like giving each other shit, and it's all good. It's all good. Bat says, Symphonic, it was a 7.5... Oh, it was only 7.5 hour? I thought it was like 9. Felt like 9. It was only 7.5 hours? No, it was longer than that. Come on, Bats. It was longer than that. Don't make me look. Was it really only 7.5? God, it felt longer than that. It was 9 hours. It was 9 hours and 15 minutes. Bats. Oz Flight Simmer says, Bruden the Great, don't let the door hit you. Yes. Oh, Shane, you've had to put up with Bruden for a long time. Actually, for those of you that haven't been here and you're new here, actually, Bruden got Oz Flight Simmer to come check out our channel. And so Bruden's like said to Shane, he's like, hey, you got to go check out the Symphonetic of this channel. And then Oz Flight Simmer came over and checked it out. And I touched him funny. No, I didn't. But he actually liked, I think he liked the channel. Obviously, he must have liked something about it because he's still with us. And do a big shout out to Bruden and, of course, Oz Flight Simmer for their support. Great people here. SimFan slacking on a 7.5 hour flight. It was 9 hours and 15 minutes. I just of course, 15 minutes of that would have been music. Another, let's just say, half hour would have been me pre-flighting. I know, probably longer than a half an hour. But I take my time just like Shane does. You all know that Shane's no faster than I am, so you give him crap, you give me crap. Shane, don't force me to start showing up in your streams. Bat says the stream was about 9, but the airtime was definitely less. TNT. I totally did that to get Shane going, but he hasn't even responded. Kyle with the waiting emojis, like it. Hey, TNT, he was the one that was talking about the hot tub. I had nothing to do with that. And all of a sudden, Shane's like, well, there's the hot tub thing when you hit 10,000 subs. Oh, top of descent. Here we go. Top of descent. TOD. We are at top of descent. Thank you, Bats. We are dropping 1,850 feet, 1,800 feet per minute. That's what that says right there. That is our vertical descent, 1,800. What we want to do is get this magenta symbol here pretty close to the speed there. And, of course, this magenta triangle is showing this is our descent profile. And this is our degrees of descent. And so it's looking pretty good. TOD. Yes, sirs. We're going to be landing soon. I see Maple Leaf up there. Get a screenshot of that. Maple Leaf up ahead. Who do we got behind? Oh, Bats right there. Take another screenshot here. Get Bats. Got TNT over there. TNT Simulate. The one thing that we do have typically when we do our GA flights is we have a lot more people flying with us because I think, and I get it, the commercial airliners, they're a little more tricky, a little more to know to get them set up and stuff. But I'm telling you what, guys, once you get them set up, it's a cakewalk. Once you figure it out. Johnny Man says, good call, Bats. See, I'm not. Oh, man. I'm no mathematician. That's awesome. Little inside joke there from Johnny Man. I don't know, TNT. I said I touched him funny, and I think he'd left. Descented. I'm no descentitician, Johnny says. That's awesome. Oh, man. I'll tell you what, Johnny and Bats, I had the best time at FlightSimexpo, but I even had another great time when I went with Johnny Mon and Bats. We went to Newport Beach and had just a hell of a time hanging out with these guys, just talking real, right? Just being friends and just talking about life and just nothing but Newport, not beach, yeah. But just talking about stuff and just hanging out with these guys. It was great. That's right. Newport, Rhode Island. Thank you, Bats. That's right. And then wasn't Del at Newport Beach? I think he was at Newport Beach, wasn't he? Like a week later or something like that? Maybe not even a week later. It's crazy. Oh, yeah, that's right. You hooked up with them. Oh, don't say hooked up. My daughter said hooked up is a totally different meaning, Bats, nowadays. Whoops. I even told Mrs. Symphonic, I'm like, well, back in the day, we would say I had hooked up with him, and it's like, she's like, it was never hooked up. He, like, caught up. I'm like, no, it was hooked up before. We went and got Mexican food. Nice. Dolph says, Sim, you have to hurry up. The dawn is starting in Germany. Nice. Dolph, you're in Germany? I forgot about that, man. You're in Germany? That's awesome, Dolph. It's going to be dawn there. Vruden says, I was going to spend that extra day. I plan on staying on Johnny's room, but I don't think I would have survived. No, Vruden, I wouldn't have survived you. Actually, I don't know if it's you or Johnny or the two of you, but don't hang. Just let you all know, if you ever go to FlightSimexpo and you want to hang out with two fantastic guys and not remember the next day, or not remember that night the next day, rather, hang out with Johnny Mon and Vruden. Oh, those guys are great. All right, we're right on our descent profile, which is great. Johnny says, you're going to stay in my room? I don't remember the invite. Speaking of, Johnny, I was watching the when we live stream from your room, members only. By the way, if you're a members only, you can check this out. But oh my gosh, that was after we did that speakeasy bar, and SoCal Jerry was getting drinks. I had no business streaming that night, even a members only. Oh my gosh. I was watching that earlier, Johnny. I went for a bike ride today, and when I was taking a break, I was watching it. I'm like, oh my goodness. We had a little too much to drink. Captain Audi says, sad that I missed that video. Well, you're not a member. That's why, Captain Audi. Everett says, haha. Oh my goodness, yeah. I know, bruh. All right, we're coming in, Bats. Sarah, I don't get to watch a video. Oh, I'm sorry, Bruden. That video is definitely a members only. Definitely a members only. Along with the members only videos when we were in Vegas, man. It keeps the kiddies out. We can't have Maple watching that kind of stuff, right? Right, Dolph? You can't have the kids watching those videos. We have a reputation to uphold. Oh, how's the poll going? Yeah, let's check it. We'll end the poll. Thank you all for 24 votes. That's awesome. So we have MSFS 2024 only 41%. Wow, 41%. 2020 and 2024, that's where I'm at, 29%, and 2020 only 20%. So 20%. So there was like 5 of you that actually voted that are actually 2020 only. Amazing. Neither 8%. Amazing. Captain Audi. Hang in there, 2020 only peeps. Stay strong. No, you need to get 2024. Take advantage of the extra performance. I'm telling you all right now, straight up, unless you have like no problems performance-wise in 2020, get 2024. You're going to be happy. Revolution. Swallowed wrong. You're looking for this song. This is the song you're waiting for, right here, Captain Audi and Bruden. So we make our descent into Atlanta. Bruden, look at the shape of that wing. Look at the shape of that wing, Bruden. Look at the wing flex. Man, that is some flex right there. Look at that.
Can you hear the sound?
Six more likes to 50. Nice. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much. Watch those windows. They have self-mic on them. I love it. I love that part. They got filth muck on them. All right, standard pressure. STD. We got 3011. Let's go over here and check our weather. Arrival 3011. That looks right on the dice. And let's go ahead and extend our speed brakes. Look at that. Got to get that speed down right here. So it's complaining about the speed brake extended, but I actually need to get down to 260, so I'm going to keep it in. Let's go ahead and get the auto brake set. Let's go 3. Got to get to bed. See ya, Kyle. Thank you for joining, and thank you for getting people to do a like. Appreciate it, Kyle. Have a great night. Blue skies. Stay safe, and we will see you hopefully this weekend, Kyle. Thanks again, brother. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you, just like everybody. Thanks, Kyle. Good night. Here's some blue skies and some orange whips for you, Kyle, right there. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. We'll see you on the flippity flip. Maple Leaf's way down there. Look at him. Maple, why the hell are you so far down there? Or does it just look like you are? Right, now I can take the speed brakes out. Let's go ahead and take those out. See, we don't even have to plug in the chorus or anything. It's already automatically done. Look at this. I think. Right? It's almost like your own, very own Beanie Baby. It's almost like your very own Phoenix aircraft. Like an Airbus. Beanie Baby says, you're still in the air? Yes, sir. Maple's busy. Oh, the 777 automation. Exactly, sci-fi. Exactly. You don't want to go beyond, I think you want about 4.5 to 5. So you don't want to go much above, what is it, 5 degrees when you land? Or you can do it, risk a tail strike. I think it might be 4.5 to, is it 6.5? 4.5 to 6.5 degrees or 7.5? Flaps 40, bruh. Bats, you know this. Flaps 40, bruh. Yes, Beanie Baby, we are flying from Boston to Atlanta. Exactly right, man. Exactly. There's a route right there. Exactly. Exactly. Two-and-a-half-hour flight. Exactly right. Yep. Of course, it took me like a little bit over an hour to get going. Give us some butter, Ivan says. I'll try it, buddy. I'll try to give you the butter. The butter. I'm not on Bad Sim. I have a lot of you asking me to be on Bad Sim. I should really join Bad Sim sometime, but really should do it. Holy shnikes, look at how fast I'm going. God dang it. When did I get up to like 320 knots? What the fudge? Free multiplayer. Yep, I've been on Bad Sim before. Yeah, I've done Bad Sim, brother. It's been a while, but I've done Bad Sim. All right, we are about under 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and turn on our landing lights. Let's go ahead and get those on. Runway turn off lights can come on. Wing lights can come on. Actually, runway turn off lights can stay off. Man, look at that bird. Look at that bird. Still got to slow down, though. 240. Get her slowed down. Yeah, drag required. No shit. That's what I've been doing. Phoenix Aviation's in the house, friends. Welcome, Phoenix. Dude, hit that like button. We're trying to get to 50 likes. If any of you haven't hit the like button, please do it now. We're trying to get to 50. Drag required. I know drag's required. We only need 5 more likes to get to 50. Who's going to put us at 50? You suppose Oz Flight Sim? Where's Microsim Fanatic? I don't know. It's a good question, Captain Audi. Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer. Been a while. Yes, Phoenix. It's good to see you, man. I got your song right here in my pocket. All right, we can take the speed brake out. Let's go ahead and take the speed brake out. There we go. Of course, we are using the Bravo here. I had the speed brake and the flaps over here. And we're also highlighting, by the way, the PFP 7 for the 777 from WINWING, our good friends at WINWING. They sent this to us. Got it yesterday. Thank you, WINWING, and appreciate it, Max and Hazel. And then we also have the rudder pedals that are the Orions, and along with the PAP 3 panel of autopilot with the mag switch here. We're going to be disabling here shortly when we come in for a landing. But I want to say a shout out to our good friends at WindWing for that. Oz Flight Simmer says, still here, but I have to run and get back to work. Flight Sim Mods. Happy streaming, everyone. Hey, drop in an exclamation FSM, somebody, and do check it out. Please support Flight Sim Mods and Oz Flight Simmer. He is a great friend, and he's also supports all of us, and we want to support him. And Shane, thank you so much, brother. I will see you on Saturday, man. Give it up. I'm going to give you some STDs, Shane. That's all I'm giving you. I'm not even giving you blue skies. I'm just giving you STDs. This is all to you from me. Shane, thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. Here you go. I'll even give you one wheels up. Shane, thanks so much, brother. We'll see you soon, bud. Thank you. Thank you for joining. So nice of you. He's leaving right now, friends, because he doesn't want to put the pressure on when I'm doing the landing. That's the kind of guy he is. There we go. All right, let's get this dialed in here. We're going to go to 20 on the left FMC, left MFC, and 40 on the right FMC. Let's go approach mode. There we go. So we're going to dial in the localizer here. And we're getting into the soup, friends. Look at this. This is nice, actually. And we might have an IFR landing here, Beanie Baby. Beanie Baby Gaming says, I greased my landing on stream. Volanta was wrong. It looked better than 230. Well, I've got LRM right now, landing rate monitor. We'll see how I do, Beanie. Phoenix Aviation says, I got to go get some sleep for my Saturday tour at KMSP, Minneapolis International. That's where FlightSimexpo is next year, by the way. Through the Delta hangars, so I don't want to ruin my sleep schedule, but happy flying in blue skies. Thank you, Phoenix, for dropping in. And we will see you on the flippity-flip, Phoenix. All right, getting to 5,000 feet. I'm not too high right now. I'm right on the vertical descent, dude. We're going to go ahead and do our speed brake, though. There we go. All right, stroke cockpit. Notch flaps. Approach mode. By the way, because I didn't show you, but I just hit approach mode here. So it's green on approach. So it went from LNAV to approach. On the Windwing set. Sci-Fi says, good luck. We're all counting on you. Thanks, buddy. Brace for impact. Brace, brace, brace. Bamboo, 4,000 feet, 209. B Baby says, wait, from Expo, you flew to Florida, then home? Okay, let's go ahead and so that doesn't, it says armed, okay. Armed. All right, I gotta focus. Sorry. Gear down. And 70. 30 degrees, 140. All right, armed. Okay, here we go. About ready to disable auto throttle. All right, disable autopilot. My aircraft. Here we go. Camera's on. Damn it.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
Just like what ballooned.
50. 30. 20. 10.
right, welcome to Atlanta. Oh, who's that over there? I ballooned it way over that landing there, yeah. I probably should have gave it some juice right at the end there, shouldn't I have? All right, let's pull these. John Spirit has no go around. Yeah, John, how are you doing, man? Welcome to the live stream, buddy. Yeah, I don't normally do go arounds. Occasionally, I'll do go around. Probably that one I should have gave it some juice at the end there. Is that maple? I think that's maple, isn't it? Yeah, it's maple. Here comes TNT. Let's go ahead and check out TNT. Let me stop here. All right, let's go ahead. Parking brake in. Up. There we go. Hey, the important thing is I didn't crash, right? All right. Let's see. We got TNT coming in. TNT on the 1,000-footers. Remember, the 1,000-footers. Land on the 1,000-footers. You can't land before them. Good try. Thanks, Captain Audi. Dolph gave me a thumbs up. Here comes TNT. Let's see how he's going to show us how it's done in the A330 right here, right now. That looked nice. Nice job, TNT. Give it up to TNT, friends. I think TNT's got it right now. Nice landing, TNT. That was beautiful. Surely you can't be serious. I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. Oh, Bruden. All right, Bats is coming in with the C-17. Of course, he's got like auto land on this thing, right? ZX Pilot and Sci-Fi said nice. Okay, here comes Bats. Here comes Bats. God, I love having this new controller where I can do the button where I can take the screenshots. Nice and easy. This button right here. Right there. All right, here comes Bats with his auto land. Y'all know the C-17 has auto land, right? Not really. He's rocking his wing for us. No auto land. Looks like a cigar. There it goes. Ah, you forgot to take your covers off. How are you getting any thrust? There we go. Now they're off. Oh, now they're on. Now they're off. Now they're on. He's morphing in front of us. What do you have? Got the chameleon C-17? What's going on there, Bats? Seriously, listen to those engines, though. Holy shnikes. You gotta admit, the engines sound amazing. Is that it? Is that everybody? Do we already get everyone? Wow. That was a short stop. Exactly Sci-Fi. So we can go down here. So we go down here and go to our charts. And we're going to go to arrival, airport, arrival, airport information. Airport. There we go. There we go. All right. We're going to go up here, right behind TNT. TNT Simulate. Let's go up here, get our APU started. There's Kangaroo Speedbird. I'm getting a glare. All right, let's go ahead and put the parking brake on. Let's go ahead and all right. Fuel coming off. I gotta do this. Oh, listen to those engines simmer down. When SimFan doesn't dignify my comment with a response, I feel like I'm doing my job. What did you say, Vroden? I think streaming flights makes you go bald. SimFan is starting to look like Shane. Whatever. Holy crap. Do I look like I'm going bald? I don't think I look like I was going bald. Oh, Vruden, I love you better than my luggage. Hey, I want to say thank you to all of you. Vruden, you, Maple Leaf, Johnny Mon, Bat, Sci-Fi 2142, TNT Simulate, Dolph, ZX Pilot, Captain Howdy, and all the rest of you. John was it Speranza. And all of you guys are the best. And also want to thank everyone else. Shane, thank you for joining. And also Windwing for getting us the PFP 7. Thank you so much, Windwing, for all your support and all the rest of you. Friends, you guys make it worthwhile. Right, John? Thanks. Great to be here. Thanks, John. Great to have you here. Friends, thanks so much. Did we hit 50? Did we hit 50 likes? We had to come close. If we didn't hit 50, we came close. We came close. Bob Smith, thank you for joining us tonight, Bob. Appreciate it, man. Maple Leaf says, see ya. Sci-Fi 42 is 48. We're 2. We could probably get 2 after the stream ends, I'm guessing. Sorry I couldn't see the KB. No worries, man. All right, friends, thanks so much for joining us. We are going to be streaming either on Saturday night or Sunday. Typically, we do Saturday But we might do Sunday just because it's Thursday, so keep an eye on the channel and for the scheduled flight. But I want to say thank you to all of you, my friends, my pals. It was so great to be back with you tonight, flying again. It's been 11 days, and now we're back, and we'll be back this weekend. Friends, I got to get some dino nuggets up in me. But friends, thanks so much for joining tonight. We'll see you this weekend. Take care, stay safe, and of course, blue skies. We'll see you soon. Vruden, thank you for being here. Good night, all. Peace out, my friends. We'll see you.